to remind, you guys are currently, you just took a short rest after killing a couple Dwergars. And yeah, you were, I guess, gonna wake up and figure out, or not wake up, but like finish your rest and then figure out where to go next and all that.
Oh, is this how long after I patched up Boone?
It's been like an hour.
Okay, so I've just been sitting with Boone for an hour, like talking to him.
Mm-hmm.
Or
Yeah.
has.
All right.
Yeah, all right.
All right.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah, talking him through. In this time, he would have been talking him through how to keep the wound clean, how to
properly dress it and all that.
yeah, how to address it, how to replace the gauze when he does need to do so.
Yeah, Boo would laugh at
yeah,
all this
stuff like
educated
that.
talks.
Yeah, all that good stuff.
All right, nice. Yeah, Boone would have been sitting, with as much stoicism as he can muster. He just almost got cleaved in half. So he's not, that happy, but he feels a lot better. And after about the hour, he kind of looks around the group. He sees the two over in the corner having a little private conversation. And he goes, "All right. I'm better. I'm fine. What about the rest of these jokers? Are there any more around?"
I'm not. Dear DM, can I do a perception check to see if I hear anything from
nice.
down this hallway?
Go ahead, do a perception check. Fucking yappers in the Roll20 chat. Holy shit.
I know, right?
With an 11, you don't really hear anything except to the south in the distance. You still hear a cling, 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 cling.
Is that south? Like, do I hear it coming from the big chamber to the south, or from the room up
from like
front
the
to south?
southwest from where you guys are now?
Okay, cool. Well, I definitely don't hear anything from up ahead, but that, what you call it, the smithing, that's
Smithy,
definitely
yeah.
still behind us. But nothing else that I'm aware of.
All right. And he's gonna pull himself up. Gray, what the hell was in these doors? And he points behind him.
As you stand up, Lara's gonna keep his hand, like, he's not touching you, but his hand is behind you, like making sure you don't fall.
That I'm fine. If I fall over, I'll probably crush you anyways.
The one on the left was an empty closet. The one on the right has a secret door in it.
Oh, what?
It's on the right-hand wall.
All right.
Doctor, if you want to go take a look and getting it open.
Yeah.
What? Where are you pointing?
Back here.
Back there? Okay. He'll nod, and then I saw it. He would nod.
Toti!
There he is.
Fucking hell in a handbasket the second that I elect to have D&D on one night that isn't fucking Monday. I'm so pissed.
You didn't like tell them you were coming in and then cancel again, right?
No,
like okay.
No.
Okay, good.
If I told them I was going in, or
you would have
offered
gone
to go
in. Obviously.
I would have fucking gone in.
Obviously.
Yes.
Okay.
Good.
Just making sure. Sure.
Okay.
God damn it! I want money. Fuck.
I'm sorry. Sorry.
If I need more money.
We need to collectively agree we're finishing this dungeon tonight. That is the plan. That is the goal. Toasty, don't give me that look.
I can't fucking do that because I have work tomorrow.
Yeah.
Remember,
Gonna kill you, dog.
This ain't a weekend campaign.
11 p.m. is still the cutoff.
You know what?
Right?
We can do things if we get going right now.
That's true. That's true.
Right.
Real shit. Real fucking shit.
What the hell's in that door? And he's gonna shove the doctor through the door.
He's gonna shove.
There's a godly force pushing me towards the secret door.
Elara would nod at the suggestion to walk through, and then he would move. He would keep going.
Good for you.
The mild suggestion to keep moving.
The mild suggestion. Yeah, there's a door, like a kind of secret door that had been found earlier by Alon. Looks like it can just be easily pushed open.
Okay. Elara's gonna squint at it. He's gonna pull out his bow. Can I ready an action?
What are you readying?
Can I ready my longbow strike? And then
Sure.
okay, I'm gonna push this door open. If there's any enemies on the other side, Laro's freaking ready.
All right.
Okay.
Jules is gonna backtrack and through this door, and be like, "Hey, you two, we're moving on forward." Gesturing to Cosby and Elon.
Yeah, you see a hallway that splits to the right and left.
Doctor, you want me to go in front of you?
We best get going.
Laro would nod. He would kind of be like holding his bow. He'd be like, okay, and then he would unknock it, and then he would like squeeze behind you. There you go.
All right. First things first. Can I just have a blanket perception for traps, or investigation or something? I don't have to keep rolling it every turn.
You don't need to roll. There's no traps.
Okay. I'm gonna step between the hallway.
Okay.
What do I see in either end?
You
Certainly
see
not an S.
two. You see... 1 second. Let me just adjust something real quick.
Oh, sorry.
That's certainly not the secret hallway.
It doesn't matter because I previously saw it.
Nuh-uh.
So it's grayed out.
Nuh-uh.
No.
Yeah, you see like two ends of the hallway. Like it just seems like a dead end unless you want to make a perception check.
Well, you know what? It's almost like I asked for that like one tile previously.
What?
Yeah, all right. I'd like to make a check.
What?
Perception.
What? What?
That's a nat 1.
You don't see shit.
It's
Like, you're confident that's a hallway.
It's a hallway that leads to nowhere. What the
Lara-
hell?
Who's gonna look back? He's gonna say, "Watch out! I think there's an illusionary hallway here."
Laura, go rub your face on the wall and see if anything happens.
She really hit you with
Lara's,
that rod, didn't she?
Lara's gonna roll his eyes. He's gonna peek around the corner and he's gonna roll perception
Okay.
like a
Like a guy that
like a
rolls
guy.
perception.
like a guy who rolls perception.
Okay, do it.
Can
Perception
Alaro have
roller.
advantage on secret door checks?
I will say the DC was literally a 10. So
Okay, sweet.
you see two like secret doors on either end
Crazy.
of
Crazy.
the hallway here on both sides.
Laro is gonna like peek around the corner. He's gonna look right. He's gonna go and then he's gonna look left like around Boone, and he's gonna go and he's gonna pat Boone on the shoulder and he's gonna go secret door that way. Secret door that way.
Who's gonna like shrug? I don't know how the hell you see these things so easily. Is there like a secret code or something I should know?
You know, just differences in the wear of the bricks and you know.
Perspective.
Construction and the
You're like
make
this
and the
much shorter than
patterning.
me. Yeah. Yeah. All right. What do I need to do to open these damn doors?
Usually can just kind of push them. They're usually pretty
North or
easy.
south first?
Who's already walking north?
I guess
Alright.
we're going north.
Yeah, north it
Free
is.
to take the front.
Sure. Here, slip past me. And you're like squeeze against the wall.
Excuse me,
I,
pardon
I,
me.
I feel like this isn't very common for Indiana Jones to not be in the lead, but I get it.
I mean, yeah.
I don't know. Maybe
mean,
that's not
He's
true.
soft
Normally,
and
the,
squishy. I'm wearing plate armor.
Yeah.
normally the
it's that
Nazis who
simple, but-
capture him actually go in front, and they get killed by the traps, and that's how the
You're right.
viewers know that
It's
there's
true.
a trap there.
It's true. It's true.
I'm the Nazi, apparently.
Who would have guessed?
Who would have guessed?
Oh, what the hell?
Oh boy.
Who would have guessed the guy who played Hans Klopp is a Nazi?
So Hans Kropp, yes. Right. I'd like to open this door. So I have to push it. How do I do it?
The push
Ah.
door, yeah.
I pose the door.
Ooh.
We should definitely go into that pool.
So what do I see, dear DM?
Yeah, let
Dead
me figure
people.
that out real quick.
Oh, let me just pull up this pre-made
Uh,
dungeon.
yeah, you see, you see a large open chamber, with this dark pool that fills a very low stone basin in the center of it. There is bodies, remains, like mostly skeletons, really. Decomposed skeletons of like dwarf corpses and other warriors of some sort that looks like they fell like at least 100 years ago.
Wow.
And there's also like a dozen orc warriors around, scattered around as well. All the dead have been stripped of their armor and their weapons, and there's only a handful of like broken weapons and shattered shield remains.
Did you just say Shatter Shield? Like Shatter Shell?
Nope,
Shadows
All
in
right.
the dark. We cannot get out. They are
I did
coming.
say shattered shields actually. Fuck.
So Boone would like point at this door, and he would move to the side a little bit, and like so that people could see kind of past him and look at the corpses in the pool, and he would say, "Yeah, it's haunted, right?"
You should jump
Yeah.
in there. You should jump into that pool right now.
Elon, that's rude, isn't it?
How about Elon?
Not
You
at
go
all.
in there and wash that pretty long hair of yours.
Oh, that's a great idea. Let me through. I've been dying to wash my hair.
Wash your hair in a musky
Positively dying.
little pool.
All right, redhead, settle down, settle down. Doctor, get up here.
How about you check for traps?
The
I will
pool
do
is
that.
the trap.
The
I will,
pool is
I
the
will
trap.
roll investigation for traps. Or
You're sure that
deception.
this isn't just straight up a recreation of the Lord of the Rings fucking room?
No, it's the fucking corrupted wish stone from Tomb of Horrors.
I roll for traps, DM.
Okay, then do it. I'm waiting.
What do I roll?
Investigation.
I'm waiting.
As always. What do you
Well, I
think?
might have been perception. So you
I'm
should tell us.
rebooting. Okay, there are no traps.
Yeah, I'm just gonna step right in.
Inside check.
On inside all what? As soon as you
You
step
the
in,
DM.
this
Oh,
room,
fuck.
this room feels like it's like 50 degrees colder.
Oh, that's cool.
Okay.
There's a chill that kind of fills the air. Like it's constantly moving, but there's no like vents or anything in here.
Can I get
But-
like a religion
Can I-
or arcana check on that to determine if that's like the chill
Yeah,
you get
can
from
I-
ghostly spirits?
I was hoping to do an Arcana check.
You don't need to
Yeah,
do a
come on
check
in.
because you just hear in your ear, "Get out of my domain."
Called it.
Called it.
I look at the doctor. You're not a priest, are you? You don't have something under that shirt of yours.
No, I'm not. I don't
Yeah,
think it.
maybe we
whatever
need
it
more
is.
sleep.
We might want to go the other direction.
How about the
other
other
Yeah.
direction?
This wait, hold
All
on.
right.
before- hold on, Jesus.
Run
Let's
away!
do it, Em.
Wait!
We leave!
Before you guys do anything, this door right to your southeast opens, and this woman
my God,
runs up and
We're
she says,
staying.
Hurry, get in here!
What the hell's?
Hurry!
Fine. Who am I to deny a pretty lady? I jump in.
Oh,
Yes, this
oh,
like
no.
beautiful
This is a
human
trap.
woman.
This is a
Um,
trap.
Bad idea.
let me get a
This is a bad
picture of her.
idea.
Bad idea. Bad
I have a
idea.
picture
Bad
of
idea.
her. Hold on.
Dude,
Ping
the
where we're
AI
going.
art is telling me that she's a trap. I mean, look at the fucking knockers on her.
I can't see the knockers. I'm in the hallway.
You're
We're
about,
in the
you're
hallway,
about
we
to,
can see.
you're about to see in handouts.
Yes.
There's some fucking bonkers on this. There's
Some
some hoods with lonkers.
Ooga.
Ooga.
Yep.
Damn, those are some Bonhon Dunkarahoozas for real.
Damn, boy, she
For
thick.
real. Okay, are we going into this friggin' room with this not trap?
Yeah, with this totally normal human woman.
With this normal
Hurry, or
human woman?
Arundel will kill you.
Arendelle, like the sword from Lord of
Okay.
the Rings.
She's got some big bazonkas. Jesus fuck.
She can clearly be trusted. I'm staying in this fucking hallway.
Yeah,
I'm not
smart man.
going in there. I'm not going in there.
Yeah, so as
Oh,
Boone
yeah,
comes
let's
in,
split
he's
the
gonna
party.
Yeah, she like
He's
shuts
gonna
the door
lean-
behind you in a panic and locks it.
Oh.
Boone's
There's
gonna lean
more of
forward
us.
and put his hand behind his back, like his lower back where his dagger's held.
Uh-huh.
And Lauro could definitely see he's grabbing the hilt of the blade.
Yeah, yeah.
And he leans in and he says, "Ma'am, who the hell's is? What's that name you just said?"
Arundel, he built most of the contraptions and everything in this place. He's long dead.
Excuse me, madam. Can there's more of our party in the hall? Is it? Can we let them in?
Yes, of course. Go get them. And she unlocks the door and moves to let you go.
Oh,
Sweet,
Co-
okay.
Cosby, we're
Come
going
on,
in.
guys,
Cosby,
come on,
Selena,
guys.
As
we're
soon as you
staying
step back in the main well room, you just hear, "I'm going to kill you."
Yeah, come on, guys. It's perfectly safe. Here, come on.
Come on.
Cosby has a very
Follow-
different
Sure,
feeling
guys.
about this. Cosby does not want to go in that fucking
I
room.
don't want to go in there either.
Ma'am,
Celine, you got to make the call.
They
It's
need
up
to
you,
get back
Toasty.
in here or they're dead.
Sure
I want
they
to go
are.
see what the south door does, but for the sake of not splitting the party, let's go. Come on.
Fuck. Okay.
Oh,
okay.
now.
Okay.
Hmm.
This apparition appears in the middle of the room and starts to
Oh, of
chase you
course.
guys. And as soon as it does, she runs up and shuts the door and locks it.
Oh shit! She
Oh,
wasn't
okay.
fucking kidding.
Nah,
Oh.
we could
Wow,
have
she
taken
wasn't kidding.
it. We could've
We could have
taken
taken it. We could
That
have
was
taken it.
close. You guys could have been killed.
Why aren't you
Why aren't I what?
killed? What the hell are you doing here?
Well, I was once his assistant. And I've been trapped
Hmm.
here, scared he'll kill me if I leave.
Okay.
Uh,
Oh no.
I'm
Elara
gonna
speaks
look
up.
towards Alaro.
Elara speaks
Uh,
up. He says,
yeah.
"So you've been down here for
I don't
long?
know. It's been so long. I can't even
Why
imagine.
is the eye roll?
What?
You look well fed.
Oh, well,
Did you
it's-
just call her fat? That's insane. That's insane.
Shit.
well,
You
so
would
do
hear
you.
Boone kind of go.
She like looks you up from head to toe, gives you like a coy smile, and says, "So are you, sweetie?"
Cosby looks visibly uncomfortable.
And Jules
Look,
looks
as
jealous.
much as that sounds interesting, I thought you said he died a long time ago,
He
and he
did.
said he built most of this place, and he was.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry to say, ma'am, but I think we're gonna have to get one of our magic users to figure out if you're real or not.
Well, I mean, he. I have to tell you, when he was alive, he would use me to. He studied me for the effects of prolonging a life. Which is
Arcana
why I'm
check,
still
right-
here
right
today.
now.
yeah, doctor.
Okay, what are you
I
trying to
mean,
figure out with this
yeah,
arcana
even
check?
the
So
doctor
first
would
of
roll.
all, I
Uh-huh.
want to
Figure this
determine
out.
arcane presence in or around this person in the weave. Second of all, I want to use the arcane check as a sort of pseudo history check.
It's not a thing.
Everything Toasty just said
Nice.
also applies to me. Thank you, Toasty.
May
Nice.
Cosby roll as well, just
Yes.
because she is off put by this woman.
Fuck it, I'm gonna
Yes, of
roll.
course.
Arcana check. Let's go, baby. You know,
I'm
I'm
just
the background
on guard.
fucker. Or
Anything happens, I'm
18.
ready to swing into it.
This entire area kind of has like an arcane aura to it, and you realize like this is looks to be like what used to be like a workshop of some sort.
Sorry, it's the text.
And
It
she
is tonight.
she just says, "Listen, if it helps you to trust me a little bit more, my name is Adala. I apologize for the weird situation. I've been trapped down here for so long."
Well, so you're saying that when our Indiana Jones archetype inevitably womanizes her by calling her doll, it actually is accurate for her name?
Apparently.
That's awesome. All right, we're keeping her.
Yeah, that's why you want to keep her. It ain't the bazungas. All right, sure.
I look.
All right,
Jesus,
sure.
I'm a simple man. I'm a simple man.
Just
Listen,
You have to be
Alaro.
careful, okay? I don't know what you all are doing here, but if you go back in there, he may kill you.
Well,
So-
we're here looking for a warforged dragon.
Oh,
Just a
is-
warful.
yes, the dragon that lays below the foundry. Yes, I
Oh.
know of it.
You know what we're looking for. Could you lead us there?
I'm not leaving this room. I don't want to die.
How long
Oh,
have you been in this
What
room,
if through the
man?
other two
Fair enough.
doors?
All right,
So
let's find
long.
this
I don't know.
doors.
You don't know what's beyond these other doors.
Well, I might. I don't remember. There's listen. There's also a doppelganger that lurks these halls. It's not safe here. You need to leave.
A doppelganger.
Yes.
What do you mean? Like a shapeshifter?
Yes. Like an evil shapeshifter who will steal your identity, pretend to be you to all your friends, and then eat them in the middle of the night.
So we're not splitting up ever. Got it.
Boone's gonna look over at at Jules and say, "Dijon, it was uncharacteristically a terrible dinner last night."
Dear
Alright,
DM,
kill it.
Yeah.
do you think we have 10 minutes here?
What do you
Oh,
mean?
Ritual cast?
Are you ritual casting something?
I want to ritual cast augury.
What does that do?
What is that?
What does that do? I
Um,
don't remember.
It is a
Gracious.
second There you go.
Well,
All
why
right.
is it with spacing? Wait, why does it say 11 minutes? That's like awesome. Why is
Whoa, 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 whoa,
What
whoa!
did you just do?
Instead of a
Uh-oh.
course,
I realized that I accidentally cut off part of the map, so I'm fixing
All
it.
of it.
We,
Yeah,
Oh,
we
yeah,
can't
we
just lost
see.
explorer
anything.
mode too.
oh,
You
the-
did?
see our old-
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, so all the stuff we've seen is gone. We have to go
Uh,
explore it again.
Well, fuck. That wasn't
That's all right.
intentional.
That's all right.
It's okay, we figured
Here.
Makes it extra spooky. Got it.
There we go. We just got it back. Oh, you're
You
moving
got it.
me around. I see.
Yeah. Did you get it all
Oh,
back?
you're.
I got almost all of it back. Yeah.
I didn't get any of it back.
I'm working on it. Hold on.
Okay. I'm
Sorry.
gonna read this.
Everyone
this
just
spell
stay in a
while
cluster
Toasty
real
is
quick.
casting it.
Just let me.
Nobody move.
And then
Nobody
she
panic.
casts fireball.
Oh.
Ah!
Oh, we better rip through space and time.
I thought it was part of the camp. It wasn't going to start until after we went into the hole in the sea.
Cosby has a panic attack.
Cosby fucking dies.
How are you putting us in like in corridor shape?
All right.
Oh, that's a spooky, scary skeleton. All right.
Go back where you were. Wait, we're missing someone.
Wait, where's
Oh
the
yeah,
sixth
Toasty. Somehow we
Hi.
missed Toasty.
We're missing someone.
Oh, there we go. All right, there.
man, I
So
feel
I
like
guess-
I've seen a lot of things.
Well,
Hmm.
while Celine or Mint is casting this spell, I'm gonna look back at the door that she shut. Did she lock it? Did she?
Yeah, she
barricade it?
bolted it. Yeah, bolted it.
From the inside.
Yeah, from the inside.
Okay.
It's ethereal. You mean to tell me that a lock is keeping it out?
Is it what?
It's
You mean
mad.
ethereal?
It still thinks it's physical. Arundel, it has to be his ghost. I don't know what else it would be. Oh, I need to go
Magic.
back to my bedroom. She opens the door to this room and steps
Whoa.
inside.
Jules is gonna get very flustered at seeing the inside of a woman's bedroom because that's not something he's ever seen or been to.
Yeah,
Oh.
she
like-
walks over to her bed and like falls onto
Nuh-uh.
it very seductively.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Cosby like
If
glares.
only I
to
had
the
Hey,
some
this is
man
all
to
right.
join
Dear
me.
DM,
Yeah.
I finished my augury cast. Is that acceptable?
What is okay? So what does augury do? Okay. Let me...
I receive an omen from an otherworldly entity about the result of a course of action that you plan to take within the next 30 minutes.
Holy shit. What is this? This
Okay.
is crazy.
So what are you? Don't you have to like ask something? Or
The
what?
course of action is trusting. What's her name?
Adala.
Trusting Titty
Adala
McGee.
is what will the result of trusting Adala be? And you are able to answer. Well, you see
Interesting.
your answer,
Uh-huh.
but
I'm reading. Hold on.
Boone is gonna peek his head into the woman's room,
Mhm.
look left, look right, and then shut the door behind him. And he's gonna turn to the rest of the party, and then first look at Cosby and say, "Listen, do we trust her or not? I don't. There you go." But he gives like a sly smile. You're not gonna pay her off, are you?
No,
'Cause I don't think that type of girl you can afford.
she would put my coin between her bosom. No.
She can fit plenty of things between that.
I
That's
don't
why I don't
think
think she's
so.
real. So,
It's kind of
Whether
fun
it
to
is-
imagine she's real.
Could be a succubus.
Tosi, wheel and woe.
oh,
Interesting.
that's terrible. That's
Hmm.
terrible.
That's-
Maso Manos.
so trusting her is good and bad. Wow, what a fucking. And I go. She shrugs and says, "Well, it might be good. It might be bad." And she goes to kick the other door. Or
I was peeking it. That's what I was about to do.
oh,
Did
okay.
DM, I peeked the south door.
Yeah, do you?
I do.
Okay, good for you.
Kick it open.
It's a dark room.
Yeah, it's just kind of a storage room. It looks like.
are there supplies in here?
Look for secret doors, quick.
No, but there is the remains of a dwarven body, relatively recently. It looks like.
I want to check for how he was killed. I want to roll a medicine check to find out how he died.
Okay, roll a medicine check. As you're doing that, this door opens again next to you,
no.
Boone.
Oh God.
And
Oh,
she
10.
like kind of like boobily steps out a little bit.
Okay. All right.
Nova. Nova.
Yeah.
Nova. You have this area in your fucking notes.
and she like puts a finger on your chest and just says, "Come on, don't you want to protect me?"
Are you fucking kidding me? I shove her on the. I put like right in the crux of her chest and I push her back in.
I close the door.
I close.
And I shut
As
the
you
door
do
on
that,
her.
I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh god damn it!
Oh no.
Those are my best
Nova, what
saves.
did I get from the medicine check?
You can't really tell how they
Is there any
died.
obvious injuries?
No, nothing super obvious. It looks like they've been eaten, though.
Mm.
Yeah.
Boone's
And
gonna say,
What was
"I don't know
that
who
for,
you
Boone?
are," and
Bishop.
He's gonna push her back into the room.
yeah, when you do that, you suddenly find yourself like madly in love with this woman,
Oh,
Oh no.
and she says,
What was that for,
"Why don't you
Boone?
just come in and
I
hang
cast
out a
hold
little
person
bit?"
on Boone.
are you
Nice.
cast?
Hold
Okay,
person
is that
on
is
Boone.
that another wisdom
Wisdom
save?
save of 14 or greater, please.
Make
Fucking
another
Man, I'm
wisdom
just getting
save.
fucked
Make
tossed
another wisdom
around.
save.
Drago!
It's a Drago moment, dude. This is terrible.
God.
Okay, he's held.
Draco
He's hold
moment.
person.
What the f-
Okay,
Boone
she
goes
sees
like,
this effect go off, and she just like her eyes go wide, and she runs forward and
Oh.
kisses you, Boone. You need to make a
Boone is-
Constitution saving throw.
Dude, everything.
How the hell are
Boone's
you
got a
this good with
ranger
the
right now.
ladies?
I'm pulling my sword.
Yeah,
my
I'm
sword.
drawing my rapier.
Yeah.
And
Dirty
Jules is
20.
very confused. He has no
Nice.
fucking clue what's going on.
You're going to take 9 psychic damage,
That bitch.
and your hit point maximum is also reduced by 9.
Kill the bitch.
For-
It lasts until you finish a long rest.
She's leeching
Until
him.
long rest. Holy shit, she's
That's a
leeching him.
succubus. Kill it.
Yep.
Kill it.
And
Alright.
as she does this, you see her like eyes start to glow and her form start to change.
Holy
Oh
shit.
my
Alright.
god. And
Looks
I'm
like
held
she's
person
gotta
right
go.
now.
And you're held person right now.
You're
But it's like,
couldn't be trusted.
You
Oh,
are
but
still
she's still
charmed.
got big tits.
She does, of course. She's
Of course.
she's a
of course.
succubus.
Of course,
damn
of
it.
course, of course.
All right, what did she evolve into?
Succubus.
Succubus.
Fuck,
she's
that's
she's a
worse.
fiend
That's
of some
so
sort.
hot.
She looks like a fiend.
Damn.
Damn it.
Damn.
I can't tell
Um,
if it's a spell or just my manly intuition, but I want to do something to her.
And we're
But you got a
going
cheat
to
sheet.
roll
How the fuck are you
initiative.
doing this?
Mechanics
Okay.
question. If I
Yeah.
get a shitty initiative, am I able to use luck to re-roll initiative?
Any 20 roll, including initiative
Okay.
Yeah.
and counterspell, all shit like that. It's crazy.
I'm curious.
Oh, that's
how
a
did
nat
you,
one.
Oof.
Luck.
Oof.
Yeah,
How did you
look at
how
it.
did you come to the conclusion that
Oh my god.
that the succubus that is actively trying to kill us is good and bad?
I don't
Because
like
pussy.
because she
On
she
one
had
hand.
truthful information to give you guys.
Ah,
So-
shit.
Request.
thing I-
She
to
said
be
a few truthful things and a few lies, basically.
Okay.
And she also wants to eat you.
Right.
Yes.
Can I roll initiative at disadvantage because Jules just has no idea what's going on?
I love you.
if
That's
you want to.
awesome.
If you want to.
Cool, I will be.
All right.
Okay, from my background.
Perfect.
Nice.
Nice. So from my background, the origin feat, the new alert feat, allows me to swap initiatives with any willing creature. I
Okay.
rolled a dirty 20. Cosby rolled a nat 1.
Well, I re-rolled it
Uh,
into a
Ooh.
6, but yeah.
Do you,
You
want
are-
a dirty 20 instead?
So,
Yes,
but
please.
you are charmed.
It's not an action. It's just part of the feat. I just do that as part of the roll initiative. Like I'll display it.
Okay.
So you
Initiative
can
swap, it's the second
actually.
paragraph. That's just part of
Interesting.
the that's part of the background.
It has to be an ally. Right now, the your party is not your allies.
That's crazy.
fuck.
Really?
Yeah, you're charmed by.
Wow.
I'm glad you're
Someone they're
held.
fighting.
You can't do fuck all. Fuck you.
Yeah.
You're held for a minute until
my
we get you
God.
out of this.
So you could
That's
use
nuts.
that, but not
Honestly,
with
yeah.
them.
Holy shit.
You could give the succubus 20 initiative.
Uh-huh.
That's
Please don't do
awesome.
that.
That's the
So
first
So
time
to
I wanted
explain,
to do that.
so the charm target obeys the fiend's verbal or telepathic commands. If the target suffers any harm or receives a suicidal command, it can repeat the saving throw, ending the effect on a success. If the target successfully saves against the effect, or if the effect on it ends, the target is immune to this fiend's charm for the next 24 hours. And the charm lasts for 1 day if you're not knocked out of it otherwise.
So does it?
We can-
A hold
Yeah,
person
that's
doesn't count as a as harm.
Didn't take damage.
So does that? I understand that she's now my ally.
Oh,
does
but
that
she
necessarily
also
mean that
she also
they're-
she kissed you and did damage to you, so you do need to repeat the throw.
yeah,
Wisdom
alright.
saving
What
throw.
is it,
Well,
Wisdom?
no, wasn't the kiss what charmed him?
No.
No,
No.
No.
it's a
Oh.
touch.
Oh,
That
right.
one.
All right, you're still
Oh
charmed
my
then.
god.
Good.
Yeah, you're still charmed.
Drago moment, dude.
Yeah,
Man,
you're
Okay,
still
we're
you
charmed.
really
leave
enjoyed
right
that
where you
kiss.
are.
Wow.
Okay, so you are hold person,
Even though-
so you can't do
Even
anything.
though she's my ally, even though she's my ally,
Yeah.
are you sure that doesn't make my friends my enemies? Like, how does that work?
So
Sure, I love the
It-
sucky.
it-
Doesn't mean I
you're
hate my
basically you're charmed by her. You're basically in love with her. You will obey anything she tells you to do, either telepathically or verbally.
friend. Sure.
And you can kind of assume what you would do otherwise. Like if you see a bunch of people attacking her while you think you're in love with her, it's up to you to decide. But
Nova says PvP.
but you are incapacitated because you are hold person. So
Buffy
Alright,
is not letting go of that hold person until she is certain.
so your turn skips.
That's fine.
Okay.
That's why I wanted
Celine,
to
it's
give
your
away.
turn.
That's
Yeah,
why I wanted to
great
give it
old
away.
person.
It is absolutely hilarious that Boone got blue balled, and now
I
he's
twice.
paying the price. Yeah.
I
God
gotta
damn
figure
it.
out how to get him out of that fucking doorway, though. That's a problem.
Those girls
I
are
mean, we can
sucky
still
by.
move past him.
Yeah, that makes sense.
You guys
Well,
can't go past
there's
him
your
because he's
same
not your
one.
ally right now. You can't move through someone who's not your ally.
Still
All right,
makes
well,
sense.
he's got to move to a reasonable square, and he can't occupy 4 squares.
Does someone
Yes.
want to stream
Alright.
for Hot Dog, by the way? Hi, Hot Dog.
No, I just came in here to be like, booba, and then I heard sucky bitch.
For real,
and I was
though.
like, yeah, that makes
Bro.
sense. And then
Yeah,
I
that's
was
She's
like,
right.
got huge tits. Huge
That's
tits.
right.
Boone's in
That's
love
right.
with
makes a
titty
lot of
women.
sense. Don't let me
Well,
disrupt.
she forced me to be in love with
Have
her.
fun.
I wasn't listening.
True. Oh my
Are
god,
you
wait,
sure you
no!
were
I just
forced?
realized what this means! Another
What?
campaign! No!
Oh,
You've been
no.
sexually assaulted
No, no, no.
once again. It took you this long to realize. I wasn't gonna say
Oh
it.
my
It took you that
God.
long to realize it was
You
sexually
just happened to be the
You
one in the
can't keep
doorway,
getting
man!
away
You were
with
the one in
it.
the doorway. She would have done it to anyone.
Dude, the crazy part is I play such drastically different characters every campaign, and you still find a way to fuck me.
You know what?
Really and
Nova.
figuratively.
Complete accident this time around. I'll be real with you.
Holy
Next
shit,
time,
wow.
all right, let me dress up in like a dress and makeup because I can look pretty when I get fucked.
Oh man, that's
Oh my
unfortunate.
God.
Wow.
I'm so
Um,
glad we had that short rest before this. Holy fuck.
That's
All
great.
right, well, skip my turn, and I'm gonna go to that corner.
you can't. You're hold person.
You're
You can't move
You're
unless
Well,
she tells
I
you
was
to.
in a,
Oh,
I was
and
in
your
4
health.
corners.
Oh yeah.
before,
Yeah.
so I
Let's
picked
just
a-
make.
I
Okay,
picked a
yeah.
tile.
Just basically, we'll be in these spaces, so you guys can technically get past
Walk in
him.
and out. Okay.
God damn.
Okay.
It's like Boone's
Celine, what
holding
are you
his
doing?
hand out, like almost grabbing her tits, basically, as he's like pushing her away. But
I'm
instead he's
gonna
like-
move through my ally and come over to this bitch.
Okay.
And I'm gonna hang out right here because this is a good idea.
Okay.
This is a great idea.
great
This could
idea.
never go wrong.
Boone is not my ally.
No,
Nope.
I'm
so
sorry.
you're not flanking.
Oh.
That misses.
Don't worry, I'll find a way to make you flank. Echo Knight moment.
Pass.
Echo Knight.
I
moment.
You'll have
don't
to
know,
get
bro.
Boone
I'm
out of the
gonna
way.
Yeah.
Okay, is that your
You're gonna
turn?
pick me up like a statue.
Yeah, can I pick him up and move him?
As I'm like,
Probably. Right?
When someone's hold person, they're like bound to where they are.
Yeah, they
Oh,
are
sure.
physically locked.
Yeah,
into
so he
place.
can't be
Okay.
moved.
so My magic's
Um,
tethering him. Okay.
Yeah.
really? I thought it was just that I was held, as in I am unmovable. Like I can't.
You're
move.
paralyzed. You
Yeah.
you cannot
Yes.
move.
You're
cannot...
you're paralyzed and you're
be moved.
basically lashed to the place you are with magic. You can't move
Oh.
from it. You can't
So
be
you
moved
can't even
from
like
it.
knock them prone or something.
No.
You just
Ooh,
get
okay.
advantage on your
Interesting.
attacks.
Question about that, just logistically and for like flavor purposes in the future, hopefully.
Mhm.
Let's say somebody was falling and you locked person.
Yeah, they would be half fall. Yeah.
Wow.
That's awesome.
Yes.
Holy
Would they
shit, you
keep
can
their
hold person
inertia when
yourself?
it stops?
Yes. Actually, no. They probably wouldn't. They would just fall from where they are. So If you like time stopped them, then yes, that would keep the inertia. But
Keep
hold
momentum.
person, they would just like kind of stop midair, and then they would get new inertia once they resume.
Very interesting.
Once
I
they're
like
not
this.
hold person. Okay. Celine, is that your turn?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Adala is going to go. She's going
Fuck
to kiss
Boone in
Boone
the ass.
again. Um,
God, dude,
you need to make You need
another.
make another Constitution saving throw.
Come on.
I
Gosh.
don't, guys. I'm gonna be honest. Don't help me. I'm all right.
But hey, you get to roll save from her charm at least.
You-
Yay.
You guys can close the door. You don't. If you want some privacy,
Well, I'm
I don't know if I want to watch
paralyzed
this.
and being raped right here. All right. So
Oh my god. Okay, you're going to take. Oh fuck, this could be bad. You're gonna take 30 psychic damage,
What?
and your hit point maximum reduces by that as well. By 30. Yep.
Bishop is going to die. He is.
All right. I want to put everything into perspective, guys.
He needs
What's
to
your
roll.
max?
He needs to roll.
I
He
am
needs to save.
wizard maxing right now. I have 5 HP with 8 HP total.
Bishop,
8.
wisdom save. You took damage.
Oh,
You need to make a wisdom save. Yeah, you need to make a wisdom save.
16.
You're out of it. You're uncharmed.
Oh, let's go. Let's go.
You're still
let's
hold
go.
person. You're still hold person.
That's okay. That's okay.
Okay, yeah.
But he can
Constitution
make a
release
save
it.
on his
Okay.
turn. He can make.
Yes.
Boone
save
would
to
try to
free
start
himself.
spitting out all this shit as she's like sucking him dry.
Yeah, you feel very
Holy
weakened.
crap.
Like you feel like your actual
Yeah.
your literal life force has been taken away from you.
The first
I mean,
fucking thing that
quite
happens
literally.
in this game is Boone gets raped. That's all it is.
Okay, all right.
Dude, all right, look.
This is a vanilla D&D monster. This is
has to
not
stop
like,
happening. This has to stop
Oh,
happening.
this is a
Every
player's
campaign.
handbook monster, okay?
Every campaign, you find a way to touch me,
It's
Nova.
not- You were just the one in the door. You were
This is
just
how
the
I
one
am,
in the
one
door.
in the door.
Hey,
You,
hey.
you always
The one in
invite
the
me to
door.
every campaign. You just like touching me. What the fuck?
Bishop,
I like touching you.
you look fun to touch.
First you say I look dirty. Now you want to fuck me.
Moving on.
God.
Moving on.
Moving on. Alaro,
Holy
it's your
shit.
turn.
Ilaro sees Cosby casting some sort of spell. He doesn't know what spell it is, but she's casting a spell. And then Jules is yelling about Boone getting kissed. He's like, wait a minute, and he draws his bow and he jumps up on the table. And he sees that Adala has changed form, and he's like, "Oh shit!" And then he draws an arrow and fires at
Nice.
Adala.
Roll to hit.
Does the 13 hit?
No, it does not.
Frick! And he whiffs. Whiffer Dio strikes again. All right.
I will say, now that
And
you're
then,
no longer charmed, she can't do that to you anymore, Boone. So you.
All right, good. Good. Just
Okay.
get drained another 30 health.
God.
I'm
Yeah,
at 8
missing that
HP
save.
total with 5 HP right now.
All right. Anything else, Alaro? Is that your turn?
Missing that save was
Sorry, I'm
crazy.
Yeah.
It's all right. It's all right. I just lost all my HP.
That's tough.
I have
I'll
8
finally.
I have 8 max HP. That's the most I can have.
I
5 is
I have
current.
I have plans for your turns for my turn, sir.
Oh,
Okay.
I don't know if it's
I don't
worth
know
it to
if
heal
I'll
me,
Yeah, I have
bro.
my turn. I have my
I
turn.
can give you bonus hit points.
Oh,
Temp
the
HP
library.
would be good.
I will say, I operate off the fact that it's a free action to dismiss a concentration spell.
Oh, perfect.
So if you wanted to unhold person, you just get that as a free action, but not until your turn.
Got it. Okay, thank you, Nova.
Is that
I
normal
have
D&D
ended my
rules?
turn. It's your turn, Russian.
Okay, Elon.
Alright. Charging
Is that
in.
normal rules?
I'm hearing the,
Yeah,
hearing the
that's
commotion.
raw.
I'm like, I need to get the fuck in there, and I come charging in, and I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. Great sword attack.
Nice. Do it.
Spider moment.
Am I flanking? 'Cause we have 3 people in range.
I would say you're flanking. Yeah, so go ahead
Let's
and roll at
go.
advantage.
25 to hit.
That
thank
hits.
God.
That hits. Nice.
Well, we're gonna check Savage Attacker really quick.
Okay.
Could be more. Definitely taking the Savage
Wow.
Attacker attack.
Okay.
15. Run in and just fucking yeah.
Good hit.
Oh, all right, that's my turn.
All right. Jules.
Jules finally kind of caught wind of he doesn't want to be kissed at least.
No.
Like, because he stood still for a minute, and then all
Yeah,
of a
the
sudden
kissing
expressions like came back to his face or something. Some slight feeling of oh shit, something's wrong when Celine and Elon went in there. So he's gonna do the only thing that he knows to do to take care of somebody after they've been through something traumatic, and he's gonna offer you some food. Um,
Aw.
Comfort food.
yes. So I have, you know what? I think it'd be fun to call it comfort food. I have a chef cook treats with 1 hour of work, or when I finish a long rest, I can cook 2 treats. These special treats last 8 hours after being made. A creature can use a bonus action to eat one of those treats to gain 2 temporary hit points. Can I use my bonus action to do that instead?
Yeah.
Just so he can have 2 extra hit points.
Yeah, sure.
How do
Sick.
you give those to me?
Just
You're a
kind
whole
of
person, so he probably just kind of
Very-
stuffs them in your
Oh,
mouth.
I'm like at like the same place I've been.
Yeah.
Stop! Please stop touching me. That's crazy. All right, I get
Just like-
2 temp HP.
Yeah, two
Yeah,
temp
2
HP.
temp HP.
That's awesome. That means my active health is 10. No,
Um,
that's not true. It's 7.
Oh, this is great.
Okay.
Better
And
than
then-
5.
And then can I use my main action to just shove a normal chef food down his throat?
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Cool. Roll a d8.
His
my
mouth
friend.
is just stuffed with food. Roll a d8. 2.
That's all right. I couldn't gain much more.
That's true.
I'm gonna.
Yeah, dude, succubus, they fucking hurt, man. Like, if you get charmed by them, you kind of fucked.
I moved down a space so I could get in close and just shove it in his mouth. And I end my turn.
All right, cool. Cosby.
Um,
Oh, damn it.
she, given like what she wants to do here, she's gonna take a step forward so she doesn't like risk hopefully hitting anybody else.
Mhm.
And then she's gonna kind of pull her hands together. First as a free action, she's going to drop her concentration on the whole person.
Okay.
And kind of give Boone a look like, don't say I never did anything for you. And
You.
then-
Fuck you. Fuck you. How dare you come in all self-righteous? I just got essayed. Oh, sorry. It's my fault. It's how I dress.
Yeah, bro, it's how you dress. Honestly.
Yeah, man.
It was the shoulders, clearly.
Yeah, man.
Should have put on the fucking
0
sleeves, idiot.
days without Bishop.
It's
getting
only been
arrested.
15 minutes since Boone like pissed her off. So listen.
Oh my
Oh,
god, it's
man.
been an hour.
You were just the one in the
A
door,
little
man.
over an
It's not. It's
Yeah,
nothing
yeah, sure I
personal.
was.
Okay.
Ah.
She's gonna pull her hands together and then pull them apart and kind of make a fucking what looks like a fiery purple energy of rope, except it's more like a whip, and she is going to lash it out, and I'm going to need a Constitution saving throw of 14 or greater, please.
You're gonna.
She
whip
casts
the
Hell's
succubus?
Lash. Yes.
Oh, that's
Ooh.
I
awesome.
feel like there's a joke to be made.
Yeah, I feel like there's.
That is a 17.
Bitch.
Oh.
Okay, so she's not
Bitch.
held in place,
Okay.
and she will take half of 13.
Okay, so 6. Got it.
Damn. Otherwise, it would have held her in place, and she would have been lashed to the fucking spot. Ugh.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. That is going to end my turn.
Got it.
God damn.
She's gonna like say in response to you, like, "Oh, trying to lash me like daddy, huh?"
Oh.
Cosby will blatantly flip her off.
No,
To beat you to death.
All right,
Tell
Boone,
her,
it's your
tell her,
turn,
tell her.
and you actually
I'm
get a
assuming
full
you drop-
turn.
Did you drop the hold person?
Yes, she
Yeah.
did.
Okay.
So you just start
First
chewing
things
the
first.
food, like,
Yeah, I'm gonna spit out whatever's left in my mouth,
yeah.
and in a fit of angry rage, I'm gonna rage.
Angry wage.
Angry wage, and fuck this bitch. I'm gonna grapple her.
You wish.
She just fucked me. I need a contested athletics roll
Okay.
on her.
Okay.
How does a 19 do?
She rolled a 16.
All right. Boone is gonna like reach up and grab her by the throat,
Mhm.
and I'm gonna shove her onto the ground. So I'm gonna do the takedown. So he's gonna sweep her legs out and shove her face into the fucking floor,
Oh,
and
wow.
like put his
okay.
knee on top on her back. And yeah, that's my turn. And he's gonna
Okay.
start. You fucking whore! Fuck you! He's yelling
Okay.
down into her.
Yeah, whatever you say, Derek Chauvin.
So yeah, now she's on the ground prone, and she can only do an action or a bonus action,
Okay, got it.
and no reactions.
Got it. And that's your turn.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Celine, your turn.
I'm gonna cut her to ribbons.
All right, do it.
Yep.
We'll try.
Don't try it.
Hold on, I get one more
Don't
because
try
it's that advantage because she's prone.
You already
Does a
rolled an
19 hit?
advantage. Yeah, 19 hits.
Plus 1 for elven accuracy. He gets a third.
I get
She gets a
30.
20.
Okay. Yeah,
Pardon.
19 hits.
Glacial strike.
All right.
11 piercing damage, 4 cold damage, 15 total.
Nice.
Nice.
She's
Oh,
gonna.
okay, so 12 damage total then. Wait, is your weapon? Did any of you guys have magical weapons? I'm realizing.
Yes, I have a magical rapier. It's +1.
Okay. Okay.
You gave it.
Dio also has a magical.
Okay.
longsword.
Good.
I have the longsword in my backpack. I'm not using it because
Okay.
it's actually better. It's more DPS to use the rapier.
Okay. Got it. Okay. All right. Cool. Anything else, Celine?
Nope.
All right. It is Adala's turn, and she says, "My, you're cute." As she looks over at Alon. I mean,
Yeah,
you're an
well,
elf.
knee on
You're
her
an elf,
neck.
so you do have advantage against this charm roll, but you need to make a wisdom saving throw. Wisdom
Man,
saving throw,
fuck
and you have
being a
advantage. You have
human, bro.
advantage.
17.
All right, you're fine. You're not charmed, and in fact,
Nice.
you are now immune for the next 24 hours.
Nice.
So is Boone, by the way. Okay, that's her turn. Alaro, it's your turn.
Did she stand up when she tried to charm?
No.
No,
Aelon?
she couldn't have.
She can't.
She
She's still
couldn't have.
prone. Yeah, here, let me
I'm
go
on
ahead
top
and,
of her with my knee in the back of her neck.
Let me.
Jeez.
There.
Thanks.
Uh,
I
can
guess that
I-
also. No, that doesn't make me. You go
Uh,
ahead.
Mhm.
Really quick. Nova,
Yeah.
Can I tell that my greatsword wasn't doing the damage it should have when I hit her? Because she's
Yes,
resistant
yes.
to non-magical attacks,
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Oh,
sword!
Same from
Call me.
the cold damage that you tried to do to her, Toasty. Didn't seem like it did what it should.
What? So she's okay.
She's resistant to non-magical attacks.
Frick.
And
Okay.
resistant to cold.
Well, I mean, the only thing I can
That
do is fire my
cold-hearted
friggin'
bitch.
bow. So, am I gonna hit Boone or
You do have two people in front of you
I like to
in a doorway.
He's on a
ima-
table.
I like
He's
to
on a
imagine
You're on
him
a
on top
table.
of this table.
Okay, then
Like,
yeah. Then
that's
you,
how I hit the first shot. But
yeah,
okay,
then you can just
alright,
roll to
alright.
hit as normal, and
Alright,
you'll be
alright,
fine.
alright. I rolled 8. If I roll a nat 1, I hit Boone. Does a 17 hit?
You
Yes,
would
it does.
obliterate me. First of all, you
A
could never
17
roll in
hits.
that one. You're a Laro.
Yeah, real,
Second of all,
real.
if you hit it that
You
one, I
are
would
the
literally
Dr. Green.
explode.
A 17 does hit.
Die.
I do 5 damage actually because of
Yep.
her resistance, right?
Correct.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Dio,
Doesn't hurt her
Is that your
bad.
turn?
Yes.
can I request your bonus action for you to toss me the longsword?
Oh,
I'll allow
yeah,
that.
sure,
I'll allow
sure,
that.
sure. Yeah, with my bonus action, let me take it out of my inventory.
I'll allow
You
it.
can Put one in your inventory.
I like how I
Yeah.
asked Dio and not you.
Yeah, fuck you, first of all. Second of all, I will allow it.
Hello, fellow player. Can I break the rules, please?
2024 rules is written. You can equip an item and use the action with it
not
in the
my
same turn.
That's not my
I've always
It's not
allowed
my
that. I've
inventory.
always
Yeah, yeah.
allowed that.
It's just now raw.
No.
It's just
Yeah.
now raw.
Elaro heard you say sword, like in the thick of battle. He heard you say sword, and he
Sword.
just assumed. He was like, "Oh, okay," and he grabs the sheathed magical longsword from his bag, and he chucks it at Aelon.
Hell yeah.
Alright, Alon, it's
So-
your turn.
In my turn, I catch the sword out of the air and then swing down with it.
All right,
very
and
nice.
it is magical, so
Scabbard and all, huh?
roll to hit
Hmm.
at advantage
Well,
because
it's
you
an
are
advantage
flanking.
check. Oh my god, I rolled a 3 and a 2!
Wow! Wow!
Yeah, no, you don't hit.
Action surge, I'm attacking again.
Yeah, real.
Jesus.
Dude, poor Bood's gonna
18,
need a long
there
rest.
we go.
Well, I literally do. I
18
have-
hits. 18 hits.
I have what 38 hit points removed from my max.
Yeah,
It's
that's
crazy.
rough, man. That's rough.
That's
Almost.
12 or savage attack.
Lesser men wouldn't survive a kiss from her. Just saying.
So 12 damage.
It's true,
Okay.
actually.
She is bloodied.
Nice.
Jules, killer.
Is that your turn?
Yeah, that's my turn.
Okay, Jules, it's your turn.
Damn,
Unless I can do Baldur's Gate Pommel Strike.
No.
There will be no pommel striking in this household.
Because I hit her with a longsword. Let me see what sap. Hold on, I want to see what sap does.
Oh yeah.
Are you proficient in it? Do you have
Yes,
a mastery in longswords?
I am a fighter. I am Johnny Fighter.
He is John.
Yeah,
Fighter.
but you have to take proficiency in
Yes,
longswords.
I have proficiency in longswords.
Not proficiency. Excuse me. Weapon mastery. You have to take the weapon mastery.
You have to have
of it.
weapon mastery in it.
When you
but
leveled
I'm a
up,
20.
you select.
I'm a 2014 fighter. So
Then
I
yeah,
actually,
then
I
you're
don't
not.
think
Then you don't have weapon
Okay.
mastery in it.
Right.
How do you have weapon mastery in your other sword?
I thought I just had it. I thought it was part of being a fighter. I guess I'm wrong.
You need to
No, it
respect to
comes-
the 2020 fighter.
That's right. I've been.
2024.
Well, Echo Knight is not a 2024.
That's
Oh.
not.
I think it's okay for you to have it on your main weapon.
Yeah, on
personally.
your main weapon, sure, but like on a weapon you just got tossed, I'd
yeah,
say that
that's
you wouldn't.
that's fair. That's
Okay.
that's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, I've honestly been forgetting grays anyways. So even if I,
That's so true though. Sap, I think reduces their movement speed, right?
I think so. I don't know. I was
Jules,
gonna look it
They
up,
get
but
disadvantage.
What are you
I think.
doing?
Talking to me?
Yes, what
Yes.
are you doing? It's your turn.
Cool. So I just want to make sure I'm understanding this right. We have deduced that she's she's not resistant to magic. So if I attack her with magic, is that still gonna be like half damage or no?
Depends
You
on the
don't
magic.
know.
Cool. Fair enough. Hold on. I have a really. If I do if I cast a spell that has a 3 above where it says spell slot, would that use all 3 of my spell slots?
What? No. That's
Okay.
not a thing.
Okay.
I think that just
I
means
don't
you're
know
upcasting to that level.
Okay.
If it has a 3 above it, that means you're casting something that's not a 3rd level spell at 3rd level. Is what that is. Yeah.
Okay.
That uses 1 3rd level spell slot in that case.
I'm debating between flavor or damage.
Okay.
What you think feels right?
We're going with flavor.
Okay.
Let's see.
Fits the character.
He is Jules after all.
What is
Quite flavorful, one might say.
So if there are 3 components to the spell, voice, somatic, and material. What does the somatic mean? What is that?
Somatic is movement.
Hand gesture.
Yeah, like
Okay.
Throwing gang
Mm.
signs.
Yeah, it's like
Shadow
the
Wizard Money Gang.
Yeah,
love
it-
it.
exactly.
gang.
Yeah.
We love casting spells.
Love that. Okay. So
Legalize
I'm
nuclear
gonna-
bombs.
Yeah. I fucking love that video, dude.
Legalize
I'm
nuclear
gonna
bomb.
do Tasha's Caustic Brew,
Ooh.
Yeah.
but I'm
That's
gonna
some character.
walk up to her like on top of Boone, holding her down, and I'm basically just gonna like plug my nose and just go and shoot it out of my hand into
Nice.
her mouth.
Oh
It's
my
a
god!
stream of acid.
Drink.
Is that the
So-
porn succubus?
Yes.
Is it?
Yes.
Christ, yes.
Yeah.
Oh, I just have to say,
Wait.
Damn,
you
that
know
was
what?
a
Everybody
horrible
do.
roll. That was a
Dude.
horrible roll.
All men recognize her. Anyway.
Oh,
Oh,
boy.
damn.
Okay, so she needs to
3
make a dex
damage.
save. A dex save. Okay. She rolled a 16, so she saves.
Damn.
Does she take any
Really?
damage then?
Hold on. I'm
Or wait,
gonna-
she's probably disadvantaged on dex saves because she's prone, right?
That
I
would
have no idea how
make
this
That's up to you,
sense,
boss.
but yeah.
I think the prone condition is something that we can just like.
works. Hold on.
Yeah.
It says at higher levels, when I cast it using a spell slot of 2nd level or higher, the damage increases by 2d4 for each slot above.
And you rolled it
above
at 3rd
first.
level?
Yes. So would I roll
Okay.
it just 2 times more?
Just roll, yeah. Well, just roll 2 more d4, right?
Yeah.
Increases
For each
by
slot.
2d4.
Okay, so you'll roll 4 more d4 then.
Cool. Much better. I like that number better.
No, they don't.
15 damage.
They don't have disadvantage on dex.
But what if they're
throws.
grappled?
Yeah, that's really surprising. This person is perfectly dexterous while like prone
Being
on the
held
freaking
pinned to
ground.
the ground.
Yeah,
Yeah.
pinned to
Sure,
the
but
ground. True. So true.
Perfectly dexterous. Like she can backflip
Yeah,
out of
I
a
mean, it
fireball.
doesn't say anything about it.
Yeah. It would be a buff to the prone condition, like knocking someone prone. But
Yeah.
do we want to put that in house rules?
Yeah, I'll roll her a disadvantage.
Awesome.
She passes
Alright.
still, but I'll put it in
Goddamn
house
Damn.
rules.
Fucking whore.
Because I'll put it in house rules because it's gonna apply to players too. If you guys go prone.
Cool.
Yeah,
Cool. I think
if
that
we
makes
get knocked
sense.
prone, yeah.
Damn,
Alright.
all that flavor, not really great numbers. That's fine.
I mean,
Nah, it's
hell.
okay.
But
It's okay.
Does she
Flavor.
get? Does she take any damage if she passes? Could she
Uh,
cover in a-
Or be covered. So I don't think she's covered if she passes, right?
Yeah, if she
Each
passes,
person-
she's not.
damn.
That's a shame.
Okay.
Spellcaster moment. Low level spellcaster moment.
Yeah.
Oh, just wait until your saves get higher and higher DCs.
Yeah.
It's so good then.
Okay.
One of my
Is that your
3
turn?
spell slots wasted. That is my turn.
Okay, Cosby,
Rip.
your turn.
You only have 3
Okay.
spell slots?
Yep.
He's an artificer. He's a 1/3
Yep.
caster.
Oh, yeah, they
Um,
are quarter casters, aren't they?
All my free slots are gone. All my spell slots are gone. So I would like to Eldritch Blast, please.
Wait, how are your
Yeah!
spell slots gone?
I
Real
hit
quick.
two
Eldritch
spell
Blast a
slots.
bitch.
Hey, 23, does that hit?
Yeah, that hits.
Okay.
You are, yeah.
She's
Fuck.
prone though, right?
I
She
do
is.
a whole 2 damage. Yay!
We love non-agonizing blast.
Agonized
next
blast.
next level, Niv, you're gonna gain double damage and agonizing.
Oh, will I? Perfect.
Yeah, because you
Wait,
can shoot
actually,
twice.
no. You've already chosen
2024, I
your
don't know.
warlock cantrips.
Oh.
Warlock, what's it called?
But hey, she's a 2024 warlock, right? So
Wait,
Yeah,
she could take that stuff.
yeah, I think so. Anyway, Cosby, is that your turn? Or anything else?
Yeah, that's her turn. She
Okay.
can't do anything else right now.
All right.
Fuck.
tragedy.
Booney.
Oh my god. So Boone, with his knee on the back of this woman's neck, as everyone's just piling into her, he's gonna like, as he's like holding her down, reach behind the crux of his back, pull his dagger, raise it up in this ice pick. I know that Elon hates it.
When you're attacking somebody who's down on the ground, I actually don't mind ice pick that much.
Yeah.
And he's gonna
Ice
say,
pick moment.
"Shut up, whore! Enough of you!" and bring it right down.
Yeah. Roll at advantage.
Real shit.
Is she able to get out of this grapple?
She has to roll for it on her turn if
Okay.
she wants to.
Okay.
Maybe she enjoys it.
If she wants to.
How does a
She
14
wants
do?
Doesn't hit.
What the
In heroic
fuck?
inspiration, I'm going again.
Okay.
Nice.
All right,
Oh
I'm gonna
my
reckless
God.
attack.
Well, you still had advantage
You-
on
you-
that inspired attack, so
Yeah.
Wow.
I
don't
now
hit.
I'm gonna reckless attack.
No. You just used all your rolls. You don't get triple advantage.
Well,
That's
I
not a
thought
thing.
because I used my heroic, I get advantage on it again.
You just
Well, I
rolled at
get
advantage
advantage.
for your inspiration, though.
But
Wow,
now
man.
no,
Wow,
don't
bro.
I get?
Sometimes
right.
the
The
dice.
Yeah.
The dice.
The
Yeah,
only
really
way to get
fucking son.
triple advantage on a
It's to be an elf.
chat
fuck-
is to have
Exactly.
elven
Find
accuracy.
that
To be an elf.
I was making this like I was making a Battlemaster rogue that was kind of inspired by you, and I wanted to take Elven accuracy, but I couldn't find it. It just didn't show up.
Weird.
Um,
Yeah, you see
All right,
like
well-
her wings like kind of like deflect your blows, and she like looks back up at you a little bit, gives you a wink, and says,
Oh my
"Still
God.
sweet on me, huh?"
yeah,
Mm.
well,
You
how
are
sweet are you without your
big, man.
teeth? And I'm gonna, because while I'm still grappled, I'm gonna use my grapple shove, and I'm gonna take the back of her hair and shove it, like lift it up and shove it down into the dirt.
Jesus Christ.
So
okay.
that's 1d4 plus strength plus
It
proficiency.
just automatically
plus-
applies to her.
if she wants to try to break out, she can during this
Okay.
attack. I
She
should
can
have
break
mentioned
out
that. We
during
talked
it.
about this.
It's an athletic
Yes,
contested
yes.
athletics, I'm assuming.
It is.
Okay.
It is.
Okay. She rolls a 4.
I rolled a 22.
Yeah, she's
Forget
never gonna
it.
break. She's never gonna break
Dragon
out of this,
out
bro.
of it.
She's got
Good.
8 strength. Like,
That's awesome.
yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
so it's 1d4 plus 4, so that's 6, plus 2, that's 8, plus another 2, that's 10. She takes
10
10
damage.
bludgeoning damage.
Non-magical.
As I lift up her
so...
hair and
okay.
yeah, unmagical,
Yeah,
and shove
the
her face
break her
into the fucking-
nose.
yeah,
Yeah.
or break her teeth. Hopefully.
Good thing I like it raw.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my
Jeez
god.
Louise.
As like
Whoa,
Boone's
bro.
strength is all gone from him. He's got 8 HP total.
Uh-huh.
Like he looks horrible. He looks fucking like
Yeah, he's like
sunken in.
pale. He's pale.
Yeah.
He's got these bandages
little
over his
emaciated.
chest.
Anything
Real
else, Boone?
That's my sad, no good, very bad turn.
All right, Celine.
You know, it's a lot more hot when you like aren't a fiend. And I'm going to hit her
Wow,
with a
racist!
20.
Raises. Yeah, 20 hits.
I prefer
Hey,
white girls. It's a lot
and is
hotter when you're
magical. Nice.
15
looking pretty
damage
bad.
total
She's
after
looking-
resistances.
Okay,
Where
yeah.
did you get the +1 rapier
She's
from,
looking
Justin?
pretty bad.
Nova gave it to me for some fucking reason after the
Oh.
ogres.
Cool.
Thanks,
yeah.
Nova.
He's like,
Catherine.
I don't even remember doing it.
Thanks, Nova.
Yeah, she looks really bad, and she says, "Okay, bitch."
Uh-huh. She's just looking at her like, you're about to fucking die.
Is that your turn?
Yes.
You,
Yes.
you're
Alright.
shit
It's-
at dying.
It's
Okay, it's her turn. She like looks up like through Boone's legs towards Alaro and gives him like these big puppy dog eyes as her eyes turn red. Alaro, I need you to make a wisdom save.
God damn
Frick.
it. Willfully pass or willingly fail, excuse me.
You fail.
Oh no.
You're charmed. You're charmed, Alaro.
Wait, isn't he an elf?
Oh yeah, roll at
Wait.
advantage. Roll at advantage.
Oh my
Yes, you're an
goodness,
elf.
oh my goodness.
I
Okay,
forgot.
okay, okay.
Thank you.
Who's
Thank you.
saving you?
Thank you,
Okay.
Bishop.
One
Yes.
more.
You
Okay.
pass.
Ah.
You pass. You're now
Let's go.
immune to
Elf
charm
moment.
for 24 hours.
Elf
Oh,
moment.
if anybody knows about the charm
When
spell,
yeah,
it's
when
this
she
guy.
when she realizes that she realizes that she failed her charm, her face drops and she says, "Okay, wait, no, hold on. We can talk this out. Like,
Yeah, all right.
It's fine. It's
All
fine.
right.
Please don't send me
All
back.
right.
Don't send me back, please. I hate being down there.
Shut up and swallow your teeth, whore.
No, please. There's a whole war going on down there. Don't send me back."
Oh well.
Wait. What do you mean war?
The
Yeah,
brothers are at war, and I don't want to go back. I'm not meant for that.
Oh, the brothers.
The brothers.
Oh.
I wonder who this could be.
Did she see the dagger when I raised it up, by the way?
The fact that it's Antiochus's dagger, is that why you she hasn't noticed, no.
Huh.
She just says, please,
Well,
please, we don't
Kill her, Alaro.
come on, I'm just a girl.
Alaro.
Hold on.
You're
I'm
just
just a girl.
We
You
leave
see-
her alive, and she killed how many?
Right.
Oh, I'm not saying we
hold
leave
on.
her alive, but she might have something worth.
You see she's like trying to shapeshift back into the human form, but she can't.
Because I'm like standing on top
Yeah,
of her? Yeah,
yeah.
alright. Shoving her face in.
Alaro kind of de-tenses his bow, if you will, and he it jumps up off the table, and he says, "What brothers? What are you talking about?"
The sons of Asmodeus, they've started a whole stupid war in the hells, and everyone's being dragged in by it.
Elon, rope, bind her, drag her back into the main area. We have questions.
On it.
Ugh.
Alright, I bind her.
Boone,
Tie her up.
keep her down.
Yeah, she's
I'm
like
gonna grab
bleeding,
her
like
by her
one
hair
eye
and
is
pull her
swollen
up.
shut.
Ugh.
She looks terrible.
Yeah.
Oh, she looks terrible.
Yeah.
But she has more health than me.
I tie her up, I drag her out, and I pick her up and I slam her down onto the table. And
As you slam her down, she changes forms back into her human form.
she's tied up.
I know she can shapeshift even while tied up.
Doesn't change her binds.
Well, you brought her.
It doesn't change her binds. Yeah, she's still.
I brought her to
So I
here.
assume,
and
can we
Alara's still out of the way.
drop
Are we-
initiative at this point? Because we'll just
Yeah, we
fucking
can.
smoke
Are
her.
we
Yeah, we
exiting-
can.
Exiting.
Okay.
She has like no health left.
Yeah. she's
And that is
done.
very
Don't stop.
evident.
Boone stumbles out and just like, is this a bench? I'm assuming this is like what's left of a bench.
It's like a table. Or that over there, yeah, that's a bench.
Yeah.
That's a bench.
He just like plops his ass down on this bench, and he's just like, he looks emaciated, a lot less tough than he used to.
Yeah.
He looks gray.
Oh.
Ugh.
Alaro squints at you and like walks over. He says, "What? You didn't enjoy the kisses?"
I'm gonna be honest. There was something in that kiss I didn't like. Something up here.
I'm gonna press
Shit.
the longsword to her neck. First things first, you undo what you did to him.
Can't undo it. The only thing that can undo it is a nice rest.
Not with you. Certainly.
You might change your mind.
Listen, sweetie. I'm sure you'd be pleasant enough, but without your teeth, I don't think I care.
I'll regrow 'em.
In the hells, maybe.
Please, I'm begging you not to send me back there.
Tell us about this
He-
war.
Keep begging.
The brothers, I'm sure you mortals don't know anything, but a few decades ago, they were rebound to the Hells. And, well, they've never really liked each other all that much.
Oh, now I know.
So suddenly they're forced together, and to be stuck in the Hells together. That didn't last very long. The cooperation didn't last.
Dear DM, this lady sounds like she's talking horse shit. Can I make a history check?
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't believe any of this, bro. What are
Yeah,
you
this
talking
is
about?
You can all roll
Nonsense.
history. You can all roll history if you want.
There is no
Given-
tides. There is no war.
Yeah,
in
what the
Buzzing
fuck is
Bay.
she talking
character's
about?
Origins.
You would probably just know. Yeah.
Okay.
I was gonna say, you're the only origin character who would actually be aware.
Well, is that true though? Is this not like common knowledge about this war?
The,
and
It-
this
well,
stuff?
specifics of what happened.
The
though.
specifics, no.
Yeah.
But, like, in
Sure.
general, you guys do know that there were a couple devils that were bound to the Hells by King Merrill and his
Yeah.
Entourage.
entourage.
This is not only a continent-defining event.
It
Considering
is.
we're
It is.
on the
So you
continent,
guys would all know
also
about it,
a
but like
world-defining event.
specific
Yes.
details you might not know. If you
Mhm.
rolled above a 15, you would know that. Hold on, I have to DM someone something.
Boone would lean back and kick his legs up on the table. He's trying to look suave and cool, but he's very certainly not. And he would hold the dagger up on his knee like this, so it's visible for her. And he would like kind of play with it and dance it her way every time she says something. Antiochus's dagger, I mean.
Yeah. If you rolled above a 15, or your Elon, you would know that well, a certain
I feel like these
Vicarian,
people would just know anyways.
a certain Vicarian, and also a certain changeling, sacrificed themselves to
They're not in
bind.
the written records.
Huh?
They're not in the written records.
They're not on the written records. Sacrifice themselves to use something called a soul binder to bound both Orman, who was once known as the Admiral, and Orman is an archdevil, and Niklaus Hendrix. They were bound to the Hells by those two. Anything that happened after
shit,
that,
Niklaus
obviously people
reference.
don't know because, you know,
Oh,
we're not-
you idiots.
you guys
we
aren't the
aren't
Hells.
denizens of the Hells. Yeah,
Yeah.
we don't know what's going on.
What
Okay.
are they warring
Um,
for? Why are they? What are they trying to achieve?
Well, all I know is that they're fighting over dominion of the Hells. There was once upon a time where, even though they never really liked each other, they were content with Orman being in charge of it all. But now that they're both stuck down there, they kind of both want it.
Doesn't sound like anything new. It's the Hells. So
Yes, there is always war in the Hells, but this is something new. Even
What's
us,
so different about it?
well, even the arm candy, and she like points at herself, is expected to fight.
Sounds like they need you down there. Sounds like we're keeping you
No,
up
no, they
ears.
don't. They don't. They don't.
Skirting
They
your
really don't.
duties.
They really don't.
All right.
So,
So
nobody likes a draft dodger.
Elaro would squint at Idala, and he would say, what you said about helping us find the Warforged earlier, is that still true? Can you lead us to it?
Yes, I can.
You know,
Okay.
It's
Then
Considering-
you're staying tied up until we get to the Warforged. Do you
I
understand?
don't think that's such a good idea.
Did she charm you, you fucking idiot?
What do
I
you mean?
think, on the contrary, Dr. Krieg makes an incredibly good point.
Thank you, Toast.
We can reevaluate her usefulness after we have acquired the Warforged. If
What
she
is there to
has,
think about?
what is there to think about?
What if she leads us
No.
to a trap where there's more of her kind?
The state we are in now.
So
we can't go
we
after
beat
that.
them to death.
Well, you beat them to death, huh?
Well, slash them. To
Boone,
death.
Boone is in no state to go anywhere, and I'm not confident keeping her prisoner
fine.
for a full rest. You look like you just been starving for the past month.
It's called a cut.
We can't. Keeping her that long is a very big risk.
It sounds like
And-
she's really dying anyways. She's
Uh,
going to some war in the hells or whatever, if that's really happening. So why don't we quit our belly aching, slice her throat open, and leave her to bleed out on this damn table?
and leave us to fight through all the enemies that were to get to the Warforged that she can just lead us to.
Yeah, what's she gonna do? Wanna fight with
Allegedly.
us? Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Listen. It's a group decision, I guess, whatever. But, I hate to admit it, the dock worker here's right. I need at least a little bit of time to myself to catch my breath. She drained every little bit out of me, and not in a fucking good way. He's gonna point the blade at her. But I don't give a shit what everybody says here. You're not walking behind us, you're taking the fucking lead if we let you live.
I have an idea. Okay.
Ooh.
And unfortunately, it's an idea I'm gonna have to DM to Nova because what she's going to do, she's gonna use her mind link for a second here.
Ooh.
So you guys wouldn't be able to hear what she says.
We have a secret channel.
Oh yeah, actually, Nova, would you?
Do you wanna
mind
go in there?
staying for a second? Yes, please.
All right. Yeah. Yeah.
How am I the one to? All right,
Lauro-
enough of this bullshit. We taking her or not?
Boone, if you're meaning in a biblical sense, I'd advise against it.
Trust me, there ain't nothing holy about her.
There's something holy about me.
I slid her
Shut
throat.
up, hell whore. We didn't ask you.
La 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 la.
One day, one day, when you're confined to the hells and lonely, you will.
I don't
And,
want to hear it.
When I'm confined to the hells, ma'am, there'd be plenty of my own friends there to talk to. No need to talk to you. Now,
Mhm.
Cosby, what are we doing with this whore?
Why are you asking me?
Well, because last time I took action on people we were talking to, you, well, didn't really like what I did. So I'm asking your opinion. And also, if I ask somebody else, they'll start talking and you might have something to say and we'll talk over you. So I'm letting you go first.
She's gonna kind of shrug for a moment and kind of look over at Idala and kind of tilt her head. And say, "You understand why we view you as a liability, yes?
Oh yes, I certainly am one.
You
He
certainly are.
glances at Boone.
Can you give us anything in good faith?
Such as?
Your name. Your true name.
My
I
true
think there's
name.
a deal to be struck in exchange for.
Beans don't
an
give away
extent
their true names. That's
of
not a
your
thing
True name.
we're able to do.
We
Sorry.
aren't going to kick you back to the hells, a fate you wanted so dearly avoid.
I would rather go back to the hells than give mortals my true name.
Then it's settled then. And Boone, like, pulls himself up.
Wait.
He, like,
I've
very
still got my
slowly-
longsword to her neck. Like, I'm ready.
Yeah,
to
Elaro grabs Boone on the left shoulder.
Oh.
How do we get to the worm?
The worm? You mean
The
the
dragon.
dragon?
Yes.
Well, there's a cavern just to the south of here with a long ladder. Go down it. You'll meet it in no time.
Insight check.
Roll insight.
check.
I'm assuming you're trying to determine the truth of this statement.
Yeah, and I'm not very good at it, but
Fuck. I believe her. Hey.
Yikes.
Well, no,
Um,
I mean you just don't know either way. If you rolled below a 14. Okay,
Ooh,
Jules.
Nat 20.
Yeah, Jules with a nat 20. All of
What
you
the
are
hell,
like just
Jules?
don't know either way. But Jules, you look at her and she actually seems to be genuine about this piece of information.
Nice.
In fact, you can kind of read that there's certain tells that she has when she's telling the truth versus when she's lying. Things she does in equal measure.
Honestly, it's pretty fitting that Jules would pick up on those little things. given how much attention he's inadvertently giving her.
And she jiggles her left boob when she lies. Her right one.
Christ.
Jesus Christ.
God damn it.
That's funny.
Um,
Get out of my face, dog. I'm mad at you.
Real.
so, do you know what those tells would be, or do I have to come up with
I
them?
mean,
It's
you
tells.
just communicate
It's just,
with the
yeah, it's
party
just tells.
however you wanna do
Yeah.
it.
Just
just
you
commu-
saying that you understand that she's
Yeah.
lying
She's-
or telling the truth.
She's got a horrible poker face. I've seen plenty of them back at the inn. Unfortunately, I believe her.
I actually have a
Does she
great
tell the
poker
truth?
face.
One more question.
Laro crosses his arms and gives Jules a pat on the back. He like looks down at him on his right.
What's your question, Cosby?
Between the dragon and us, through that path you described, is there anything we need to worry about?
No.
The DM's unfocused camera.
She would kind of glance at Jules again, like,
You have to roll again?
No, since you got a nat 20 before, I'll just let it carry over.
Nice.
You see the same tell that says that she's telling the truth.
I believe it again. I don't know about you guys, but I'm
never
thinking with the
abandoned
right head in this situation.
Boone looks
I
over at
think
you
we'll
like,
go.
is that a jab at me? What the hell? Listen, all right, I paid my price.
And I'm sure you won't be so soon to give it up again.
I didn't give up nothing. And I do recall that she wasn't the one who paralyzed me. And he looks over at Cosby.
This is fucking
Drama.
hilarious.
Are you upset
Drama.
with me for that? I was trying to stop you from walking into her arms.
Fair enough. Anyways, are we killing her or what?
Yes, am I sending this fiend back to the hells, or are we holding on to this one?
Your army needs you, ma'am.
Whatever
I
you think
honest-
is best. I think my
Like, I
fate
almost-
is secure.
I
She just
almost feel
closes
bad
her
for her.
eyes
I
and
almost
gives
feel
a
bad for her.
smile.
God, she's insufferable.
Cosby would kind of give a nod to Elon, like, do it.
Mm-hmm.
Jules
Yeah,
just looked expectingly at
Before,
Alan.
Go ahead,
Before
I'll end
Elon,
up
uh,
exactly where I want to.
Before Aelon does this, he says,
On this dude.
Ilaro it says, see you in the hells, doll. And then he turns around.
See you there, sailor. And then she just died. You kill her, I
Head
guess.
decapitation.
Yeah.
I very hesitantly though, like very confused, just slices her throat.
Yeah, her body turns to ash.
Nice.
Well, that fucking sucked. Ugh.
Would there be any
He's gonna
magical use of succubi ashes?
No.
Probably not.
No.
Cool. I don't know if it's a magical
A
ingredient.
love
Yeah.
potion. I feel like it'd be a love
Really
potion.
Suck you by.
You know what? You know what? Fuck it. Yeah, you can make a fucking love potion with this shit.
God damn.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so this is our D&D Cialis.
Boone would very heavily just plop back down on this bench, kick his feet up, and in his like breast pocket would pull out some rolled cigarettes and light them, and light a
What?
cigarette.
Nice.
How do I add the ashes to my inventory?
Just like add a custom item or whatever.
Inventory, manage, add custom item.
Ilaro shakes his head and then he holds out his left hand for in front of Boone, asking for
What?
a cigarette.
Oh, you want a cigarette? Boone would like have the cigarette in his mouth. It's ones that he rolled previously. You've probably seen him roll them at the original tavern.
Sure.
And he would be like, "What? You? Oh, and he'd take out his like leather-bound pack, open it up, and offer the pack to you.
Yeah, he picks one
Clearly a
out.
match.
It's fine. He picks it up, takes it into his mouth, and he would have his own matches in his bag that he
Nice.
would pull out, and he would light it himself. He would smoke with you, Boone.
Man, women, huh?
Ilara would chuckle.
Well, I don't know if I could call her a woman.
If you're going to put me and her on the same level,
Well, no offense to you,
she
ma'am.
just kind of rests a hand. on our hip, on the hilt of the rapier. Like, I'll cut you.
He smiles. Look, you're absolutely a woman. That was not a woman. That was, let's just say, can we keep this whole interaction between us? Thanks.
Are you embarrassed? And
Yes.
of course.
We need to let him rest, and then we need to keep moving. We also have to deal with that ghost or whatever it was outside, although I'm curious if that was her just luring people in with it. I don't...
How about we just ignore it? We were able to escape by it fairly quick.
Well, I need 8 hours, guys.
First
Yeah,
we need
yeah,
to let
that's true.
Boone rest.
Yeah.
Why don't
Yeah,
we just
Boone's
use
kind
our
of
fucking
fucked.
bedroom? Why don't we just
DM, is there a
not
way that
have
we
a
can
don't wanna be
speed
in our
up
bedroom.
Boone's rest?
Without a long rest, no, unfortunately.
Okay, I didn't know. If
Can we
you
just
would
take a
cut
long
us
rest,
a
just like
slack.
chill,
Yeah, you guys-
and just get right back into
Where,
it?
where you guys are is probably the best place to take a long rest. Yes. So if you
Okay.
guys
Are we
just
gonna-
want to take a long rest, go ahead.
Yes,
Are we gonna do the food check?
No,
Yeah.
let's just run past
Let's
it, in
just,
my opinion.
yeah.
Well, we don't need to
Speed.
do a food check. Let's just say, but
Roll
you
a
will
D20, I
you
wanna
will
see how
still
good it is.
you will still lose 6 rations. Remember.
Okay.
So
Yep.
Oh, let him do the D20 food check.
go ahead. Go ahead.
Yay! Hold on, let me.
Plus your
I have like
intelligence mod.
I have like 6 different fucking spots that I like different like stacks of rations because we just add them at different times. So I have to go
Dude,
through each and every one.
And you're an artificer, so it's insane. You've got
You know
like
what?
one hell of a character sheet.
You know, we're just gonna go through. We're gonna go through a fuckload of the eggs.
All right.
Oh my god. No.
Alara, I'm
And
gonna
then gets an egg.
sheathe the sword and give you the longsword back, by the way.
Oh, okay. I'll add it back to my inventory.
Unless you want me to
Yeah.
carry it. Like, I go to hand it to you, you can refuse it.
Elaro puts his hand out and he says, it's not my style.
He's gonna
And-
shrug
and then
and
he-
sheath
and
it
then
on his belt.
And then he
Okay.
takes another
Yeah.
drag of the cigarette.
It's
Boone
for
would
that-
just kick
that's
his
for the
feet up, lean up
visuals.
against the wall, close his eyes, and just every once in a while take a puff of the cigarette. He's not even gonna move it from his mouth. It's just gonna be hanging there.
It is gonna be this roll plus 20, not 20 plus fucking where was it looking? 4.
You can
plus
just
4.
click on the intelligence mod, like the
Oh,
number of
that makes sense.
below the word intelligence, and it'll actually roll it for you and add whatever your intelligence mod is.
That makes sense. That's gonna be a 19 then.
Damn, good food. Good eggs.
Nice,
What
yeah,
the fuck?
Good fucking
Good eggs.
food.
Damn.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You guys wake up 8 hours later. You're still in a fucking dungeon.
Real
God,
shit.
what a nightmare.
you did find the cleanest rooms in this entire place. So good job.
No,
nice.
this one, if you took a blacklight too.
Yeah, that's true.
And
That's
that
true.
one has a body.
I'll give you that.
What does have a body?
But
There's no bed in
this,
the
the
bedroom.
workshop, ain't too bad.
Guys, the
Considering all the
last room
bodies
we
outside.
slept in was like a fucking cave. All right? This
Mhm.
is pretty clean.
Yeah, this is as good as
There
it
was
gets.
lizard poop in the last one.
Oh, hey, wait,
Yeah.
she locked that door. Okay.
There's
It was
a
just,
body
it was
on
just,
that.
it was just like bolted, dead
Dead
bolted.
bolted on the inside.
Mhm.
Alright.
All right, Boone's gonna get up and he's gonna look a lot better, not pale, back to being buff, and he's gonna say, "All right, well, if there's ever any women that are too good to be true, Cosby, it's your job to pull me back.
Okay.
Don't look too smug about it."
I'm sorry?
I'm just yanking your chain. Come on.
Okay.
Yeah, this room is normal temperature now. This main room.
Wow,
I
that
want
was
to pick up
her.
a rock and throw it into the pool.
Okay, pick up a rock and throw it into the pool with a blink, and nothing happens.
I guess I told you she was using it to lure people in. I told you.
But you do hear down the west hallway,
I still think so.
Oh.
I think we should leave.
Um,
We should leave. Let's leave.
Lara
It
said,
was-
Lara would say, well, the
Oh God, that's a
fine
long
lady
hallway.
said we need to go south, so let's go south.
There's
Wait,
nothing that looks of value on these corpses, is there, Nova?
no, it's all broken.
Can I peek through these doors as we're running away?
Sure.
Yeah, I wanna peek this door as well.
Oh. Oh.
I got a hallway here.
Yeah, in those rooms, there doesn't really
Also
seem
the
to be
closets.
really much of anything in there. In fact, you see in yeah, there's really not anything in any of these rooms, except a single stone that looks kind of semi-precious.
Oh, which room?
In the one that Boone is in. You find a blue quartz.
Boone is gonna look at it.
It looks like it's worth probably 10 gold.
Is it like hidden somewhere, just like chilling in the
No,
middle
it's
of the
just
room?
chilling in the middle of the room. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna check for traps.
Roll investigation.
That's a nat 1.
Fuck.
This room is wired to blow.
Huh. Well,
Oh my
I didn't die last
He-
night. I
he
didn't
would-
fix it up.
Yeah, nothing happens.
I love that. Just if you roll low enough, you get the opposite.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go change my dice real quick. You would see Boone come out as he tosses this like a precious stone out and catches it, and he goes,
Semi-precious.
"Found this thing, Cosby. You know
Good
about
looking rock.
stones?" And he tosses it at her.
She looks at it. What is it? Do I
Blue
need to roll
quartz.
something?
Blue quartz.
Probably not. Yeah,
Quartz,
just
okay.
blue quartz.
Oh, it's quite pretty.
Yeah, it's a gift. Keep it.
All right, thank you.
Nice, nice.
Quite frankly, I'm tired of this place. Let's get down there and kill this fucking dragon.
Alara would nod.
I missed
I
someone.
thought we agreed we'd at least talk to it first.
We're killing it.
Oh,
He's killing it.
Boone, are you catching up with the others?
Yes, just wanted
Okay.
to test my new dice.
Oh, good. I'll just
Oh,
move your
nat
check. forward.
one.
Apparently, pretty damn good.
Nice.
Pretty damn volatile.
Don't waste it.
blue quartz.
I just did.
Alright. Do you open the door, Alara? Oh, okay. I'm assuming you guys open the door.
Nah, we just stand here and stare at it.
Oh, there's a big fucking latte here.
You see a big fucking ladder and a big fucking hole.
A
Damn.
nice
no.
symmetric view is kind of
As-
fucking freaky.
As she said.
I pick up a Lara.
Uh,
Jam, traffic jam.
You do what?
I pick up a Lara and throw him in.
You have to toss me.
Toss me. I
Wow.
can't make the jump. You have to toss me.
All right.
Who's
Are
gonna
you
walk to the
guys?
edge and
Are you
peer
guys
out?
going down? Yeah. You just see
I
a
think
black
he's
hole.
gonna
I want to know
poke
what's over
her head
here.
over and just kind of. She's got a little bit of a smook on her face, and it's like, no. That's.
Yeah, you see like another platform over there of some sort, and you hear the clinking of the iron from the forging is way louder in this cavern you guys are in now. Like it's echoing around.
It's coming
you're
from
in the
below us,
same-
clearly, right?
No,
Clearly.
Oh, okay.
It's
I'm-
probably coming
from this
the
platform
rooms
over
we
here.
didn't check
The
over
left.
there.
Definitely, yeah.
I kind of vote no more detours. We get in, we get out. I want the sunlight again.
I
I'm
hear
gonna
you there.
light a
but-
torch and drop it down the hole.
yeah, it falls for a while until it's out of eye shot.
It just goes out of eye shot. Like it's
Yeah.
not like it
Yes.
hits the
Yeah.
ground or anything.
Yeah,
Can we see the ladder, the rope ladder, all the way?
it goes down into the depths of the blackness.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah. All right.
It's not a rope ladder; it's like an actual ladder.
Oh,
Oh,
all right.
so, like it looks
Doesn't
sturdy.
look- yeah.
It looks sturdy enough.
Who's gonna peer over and say,
Enough.
"Well, it's better than some other things I climbed down."
That.
I'm with Cosby on this one, and I'm gonna get on the ladder and start.
Whoa, whoa, wait,
I'm gonna
wait.
recast mage armor, by the way, Nova.
Okay, cool.
There's that smithy. It's just across the way. Can at
Question:
least see what it is.
Yes.
Does it feel like the ladder would support all of us, or do we need to make a
No,
mind
it-
link?
It
Gosh.
you actually see if you look close enough that there's like metal reinforced into it, and that the wood is
nice.
for an easier grip.
Okay, so we feel safe going. All right.
We could just make a jump down it, she says. I can cushion the landing.
How
Yeah. No,
How-
I'm not
That's
doing
all.
that.
I think I'd
How
rather
lo-
the ladder. I'm sorry.
do we hear it hit the torch hit the ground? And how long
Uh,
afterwards do we hear it?
A couple minutes later, you hear like a very soft echo of a
minute.
sploosh.
Dude, after 40 after 3 seconds, it is like 50 meters down. That is fucking
Okay, maybe not a couple
deep.
minutes, maybe like a
Okay.
few, like 20 seconds,
Okay.
but you don't see it.
Filthy.
Bro, are
Fucking
we going to the
wild.
fucking Underdark?
Yeah.
Elara, when he hears the noise coming back and he like notices the time that it takes to go, he would nod. He would say, "Yeah, we'll be climbing for some time. I hope we're all rested and ready to go."
Cosby remembering the fact that she's in a fucking dress is gonna wait for Celine to go and then go after Celine.
Mhm.
I'm already like going down the ladder. I didn't
Okay.
stop. When people said stop, I didn't stop.
Okay, yeah. He's just
Alien
going down
wants
the
first.
ladder.
We don't want
Uh,
to check out the smithy.
I'm behind Alon.
Smithy spotted.
Sounds like we can just check him out on the way back, or her on the way back. Snake Eater.
Wait, actually, I have a better
What a
version of it.
thrill.
What a
No,
thrill.
you have to play Snake Eater.
No,
This
I
is
know,
when
I
you
know.
play it.
Hold on. I know. Hold on.
If you play fucking what's the other song? That's not part of the OST.
I'm not. Just trust me.
I give my life not for honor, but for
Good falsetto.
you.
Yeah, you guys just descend down the ladder into the darkness. I do swear you hear a womanly voice singing.
Boone would not look up at these fair maidens ahead of above him. I've got my
I just-
crocodile hat on.
I just think of that one. I think it's a Bloodborne clip where a dude's sliding down a ladder and his helmet's just.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Come on, let's go. I don't want to be a part of this thing any longer than we have to.
Yeah.
You good up there, ma'am? Min. You alright?
Yep. Just keep going.
I ain't stopping.
Yeah, real shit.
Alright.
I do the ladder slide. I just wrap my feet around the side and start sliding down.
Awesome.
Rope burn. Your hands burned.
I'm gloved. I've got gloves on, bitch.
Goodbye, gloves, bro.
Yeah, rip those
You
gloves.
had gloves.
They're gone. All right, can we switch the maps now? Can you stop singing
Yes.
Snake Eater?
Yes. All right. All right. You guys descend down this ladder. For a while.
Yeah.
For a long while. Until finally
Feel the burn.
you see the torch stub. The wall is still lit by the glowing rocks set within them. And there's just this thundering spray of water and the sound of it from the southwest end, where you see there's like kind of a waterfall that roars in here. It's almost deafening. And there's a broad ledge that heads north toward the river and then turns out of sight to the east. You see that the muddy banks of these pools are disturbed by tracks of some kind.
All right. Can I look at the tracks, and with my previous check, noticing they were lizard tracks, can I see through the similar tracks?
Roll survival.
All right.
What?
That's
Wait,
oh, that was awesome.
What?
Me and
Aw.
Cosby both were like, I would look at the waterfall.
Oh, that's funny as hell. That's
That's great.
hilarious.
That's
You're
good
both
stuff.
appreciating the beauty of the waterfall. It's so funny. Okay, yeah, Boone, with a 12, you can tell that these tracks are of some large creature with like reptilian feet, with 4 feet and a long tail.
A boule.
The
Boone
bullet
is going.
Boulette.
Boulet.
Boone is gonna point down at these tracks. You can say, "Doctor, I think your giant lizard is here."
Elaro's gonna walk over. He's gonna take one glance at the tracks and he's gonna be like, "Yep,
And
Yep.
he's gonna look at you. and he's
that's
gonna
from a
say,
large
That's-
lizard."
That or
So,
it's
uh,
the Warforged.
He's gonna say, "So how the hell did he get down the ladder?" Ah, ah.
Just gonna stare at you, dead faced.
Yeah.
What?
You're
Deadpan.
the dead face stare.
Yeah. Fuck you all then.
Okay.
So, up this bridge.
Across
Well.
the bridge.
It's one of the few ways to go, I suppose. And then Elaro walks forward.
Yeah, you see these bridges are like these really well-built, well-maintained stone
Morven.
bridges. Yeah, they're dwarven bridges. And yeah, the river just continues to roar past you guys with this waterfall that comes into here. Uh, hold on, stop there.
Okay.
Stopping there. Oh, oh.
As
yes.
yeah, what?
Yes, DM.
Yes, Theon. As you guys come
Don't
into
worry,
this
Bishop.
chamber, you see like something disturbing the water, and like there's kind of like movements of the water, undulations. The waves kind of lap up against the lower parts of the bridge.
Alaro draws his bow, and he says, "Well, if we're gonna
That's
find the
Alaro?
Warforged, it's gonna be somewhere around here." And he
In the
draws his
water.
bow. And he points it.
it will be.
Oh.
You see this creature's head crest up out of the water as it kind of the water runs off of its head. This large silver-looking dragon of some sort. I do have a picture.
Ash, get off the bridge. Go forward. As Celine would say, traffic jam.
I was told to stop. A supernatural force told me to stop.
You guys can get off
Damn.
now, but yeah.
Doc.
Oh,
Yo, is
Maybe don't go forward.
Oh
Go back.
no!
holy
Go
shit.
back.
So, this is like a cross-campaign creature, right? Because I remember this from a certain
Whoa.
other Machina-based campaign.
No, different. It's not like a steampunk one. It is like all metal. There's no gears or anything. But it looks at you with these glowing white eyes at all of you as its head just sticks out of the water and its large neck, and it just says, "So, have you come to attempt to pillage me like all those before?"
How the hells do you function?
Beautiful, am I not? And you see like the undulation like of its back kind of happens, and it kind of crests the water a little bit, and the tail like shoots up, kind of like the sparkling stones on the walls. They're light glinting off of him.
So cool.
You truly are a marvel.
Yeah,
Yes.
Alara's eyes are just wide.
Which is why so many want to take my head. These Dwergar and these orcs and whoever else comes down here. It's all for the same thing.
Jules, upon like he sees this thing and he's like he's completely bewildered. He doesn't know a whole lot of mechanics, but he does understand that that is amazing. So he's gonna take off his chef's hat for like the first time in the whole fucking campaign, hold it to his chest, and say, "Sir, I don't know what can I call you?"
My name is Jikan.
Jikan, I have never seen a warforged, but I am certain that none can compete with how beautiful your gears and all your inner workings are.
Is it Sorry, go ahead, Zach.
I don't know.
Tasty pommel.
One way, we did come in search for something associated with you, but to my knowledge, we did not come with violence in mind. We simply look for an artifact of sorts. Enter Warforged name here because I forgot it.
It says it on its token.
It's
Okay.
Jikan.
I'll put it in
I-
handouts.
Alara
Okay.
would speak up after Jules says that. He would say, didn't we get a drawing of it, a crude drawing of it?"
Ah,
And he would look around at the party.
Did anybody take that napkin?
I think Boone did.
Yeah, I
I
thought
think
Boone
I
had
have it.
Is it
Yeah.
a silver dragon or is it a warforged dragon?
It doesn't look like a silver dragon. It is like it has mechanic.
So it
it's
does
like
look mechanical.
Yes.
Okay.
It just doesn't
Yeah,
have like
not
gears or
steampunk.
anything.
Okay. It's
Boone-
mechanical but not steampunk, so it's not
Yeah.
a silver dragon.
Correct.
Boone would like unbutton like the middle button, and he'd reach into like his inner pocket and pull out this folded, like I guess it would be like a silk napkin. So it was pretty nice. And he would say, Jikan, listen, we were contracted to come out here and get a certain piece of Mechanicus. Now listen, I suspect you're not gonna like it, but this is what we're here for. And he unfolds it, and holds it out in front of him.
It's the drawing that Shadowbeard made.
Yeah, with
Yep.
kind of this like mechanical whirring, like the sounds of plates unfurling, his like neck extends forward as his head like kind of shudders towards you, and he looks at the drawing on the napkin. You almost hear like this constant hum coming from his body, and this like heat that just emanates off of it. This like mechanical like a hot PC, you know.
Yeah.
So it's not like a nice heat. It's like a kind of yeah. It's like
From the moment I understood the weakness of my
and it just looks at your drawing and it says, "So you're here from my heart."
If that's what it is, yes, we are.
This artifact of yours, it powers me. It's what allows me to retain my autonomy.
Jules is abhorred.
Well-
He's totally heartbroken now. Oh my god.
Wait a moment.
Rip.
She said we could bring it back however we wanted. Jikan, are you adverse to the idea of leaving here?
I have been here for many decades.
And
Why?
the orcs and the Dwagar seek nothing more than your head.
I have never seen anything of this world other than these caves. I was built here.
Cosby
And do you
attacked-
want to die here?
Do you wish to see the world? The green, the grey.
I do
sky
not
blue.
have the desire to stretch my wings like I'm sure organic dragons do. And yet, I feel deprived of a life I should have lived.
Well, sounds to me like that's a deal. You come with us, we get you out of here, bring it to our boss, and, well, I guess we'll decide what to do with you then.
You see, like, the plates that make up its neck kind of separate a little bit, and this, like, steam kind of rolls out, like when you pour liquid nitrogen into something, and, like, kind of goes across the water.
It's vapor.
Yeah, and he kind of, like, shakes his head again as the plates close, and he says, I will leave here. I will go with you.
I have something for you. You might not be like other dragons. That's clear. But even if you don't wish to emulate them, this is a gift. Sorry, Freddy's.
No, you're good. You're
Ignore
good.
Me is baby.
Um,
baby.
And the rings that she had tied in her hair, the extras that she had bought way back when she bought her fucking 10 golden rings and couldn't fit them all, or no, 12 golden rings and couldn't fit
Aw.
2 of them. She's gonna take the 2 golden rings out of her hair, and she's gonna extend her hand out and offer them to Jikan. Other dragons like to hoard, but
Is this
perhaps instead of a hoard, you could maybe adorn.
You see it turns its head and looks over at this island of
gonna ask?
what's clearly a
Yeah.
stash of some sort.
Was gonna ask if that was a
Oh, is
horde.
there? I can't see. Look,
Yeah. It says, many who have come down here have brought their own riches and their own items. When I have killed them, I have kept their gear here. Perhaps we can trade.
Sounds like you won't be needing none of it when you leave.
He nods and kind of. You see his body starts to float up a little bit, as like some of the plates open up, and you see like air, like kind of like, or you like hear air rushing into him, and he floats a little bit to where his back is now like visible on the surface, as if like kind of inviting you guys to hop on.
Oh, jeez.
Let's go.
Yeah, Cosby would go for it.
Lap race! Yeah, she jumps on.
All right, nice,
Is there enough
Uh,
space for all of us?
just enough.
climbing up.
And
Are we-
Laro watches his over-eager teammates with his longbow still in his hands. He's like,
Hey man, Not every day you get to barter with a dragon.
a Warforged dragon, even.
A Warforged dragon. Alaro is gonna shrug. He's gonna put the bow over his shoulder again. He's gonna shake his head as he climbs on. He's gonna say, "Well, this is a bad idea."
I have a
Good
bad
knowledge,
feeling
don't.
about this.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
This is certainly crazy. All right. He's gonna jump on.
Celine, are you getting on?
Absolutely.
Nice.
Here, get on.
That's not a question.
All right, nice. He takes you guys all over to this island. Something catches your eye specifically, Alaro. Atop one of the stashes, you see this beautiful flintlock pistol just sitting there, as if it's been waiting for you.
It's even got your name inscribed.
It's the list from Vox Machina. No, don't take it. It's possessed by a demon. Don't take it.
I already have a possessed knife. It's all right.
Probably true.
You hear like the whirring of the dragon, Jikan, as he says, "That was the gun of my creator,
Oh.
Damn.
stalwart shadow shaper."
Huh. Okay. I thought it was the Necron's Bane, but that's cool too.
That's
Okay,
cool too,
so
I
what this is,
guess.
and you
That's
can add this to your inventory, Alaro. It's a flintlock of warning.
I probably can't
Oh,
find
I'll add it. I'll add
There
it.
it is.
Warning.
There it is. Where
I'll
have we
add it.
seen this before?
Huh?
Where have we seen a warning gun before?
What do you mean, bro? You're
It is
insane.
Necron's Bane. It's Necron's Bane. I'm looking for
It's not.
magical armor or a magical greatsword.
There's not
Or
any
both.
magical weapons in here other than the flintlock.
Armor?
Nope.
You heard
All right.
Are there
I'm gonna
any-
stop
are there
looting
any-
the gold.
Are there any hand crossbows?
There's like
No
normal
magical
ones.
weapons.
There's
Damn.
normal ones. They're not magical though.
Cool.
I'm having a skill issue. Could you add that to my
Yeah,
inventory?
yeah, hold on.
Thank you. Yeah, just an inventory shenaniganery.
Yep.
Dependency,
Wow.
whatever.
Dragon's hard, huh?
Can't find it either. That's weird. Hold on. I am like 100% sure it's somewhere.
What a wild session so far. This is
Yeah,
awesome.
this is amazing.
Right?
This is so cool.
I don't know what song is playing, but it reminds me of the
We have a
song
revolver
Time
beginning.
from Inception.
Oh yeah.
Only thing I could find is a revolver of warning.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
Which
that
we might
it's
just rename.
no. It's supposed to be a pistol of warning. That's why.
Pistol of warning.
Okay, but let me, and then I was gonna rename it to flintlock.
Okay.
Yeah, just add this to your inventory for you. I got it.
Oh, now I can see it. Yeah, it's not the
Yeah,
flintlock warning, but
I'm just gonna
you can
rename
just
it.
add it. Okay.
Okay, it is now in your inventory if you want to refresh.
Our
Sweet.
looting Posby would absolutely, if Jikan lets her, try to put the 2 gold rings on atop his horns.
Oh,
Oh, nice.
oh my God! Like put it in his teeth or something. That's awesome.
I would discourage you from taking too much treasure.
It
Yeah,
is
why
not
is
ours
that,
to
big man?
take. It's his.
He'd like, all right, yeah, but why is that, big man?
Because it is mine.
Well,
I
give you the gun
out of the greatness of my heart, which you seek to steal.
Yeah, Boone.
would
I'd leave it be. I'd leave it be.
He would glance down at this flintlock. Does Alaro just like know that it has some magical properties as well?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. He would even inspect it. He would say he would look up at the silver dragon at Jikan, and he would say, "Thank you. This is a great gift. You're too
He
kind."
nods and says, "It was made with the same care that I was."
And Alaro would
He'd
nod.
You'd hear Boone kind of mumble under his breath. You're telling me I just got rode on the back of a dragon to a fucking horde and I can't take nothing? The hell's this bullshit?
Well, do you
Here-
want to
here's
try
the
to
thing.
steal under his nose?
No.
Here's the thing, Boone. It's his gold. We all know the how fancy your handwork is, but here's the thing. If you take that, he's gonna knock us all off of his wings when we fly, and we're all gonna blame you when we die. So I'd advise you don't take any.
And this snappiness. Boone would like raise an eyebrow and say, all right, but after this, if we got time, I'm coming fucking back here.
Fair enough.
And you can arm wrestle Jikan for it all you'd like.
He don't got arms, I'd win.
Lara would tuck the flintlock
Is he,
into his jacket and then hop on
Nice.
Jikan.
This is important for lore, Nova. Is he a wyvern or is he a dragon?
He
you know the
is
difference?
a
You
dragon.
know the difference. This
So he's
guy.
got he's got 4 limbs and wings.
Yes.
Okay.
I know the
But we haven't
picture
seen that
makes
yet.
it seem otherwise, but you have no idea how hard it was to find a picture of
That's
a
okay.
dragon like this.
We also haven't
Yeah.
seen his lower body.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
still like. In
So
the-
for all you know, he could be a snake.
hmm
Yeah, it could be a
Alright.
Chinese dragon.
Jikan,
China.
let's get you up. You know of any faster way than that damned ladder?
Me. And you hear this
Space.
whirring.
Space.
Oh
And you hear like a like
shit!
engines
Wait,
warming up.
wait! We can climb
Um,
up the ladder.
And then you see his wings start to like kind of like move around a little bit. And he says, "Hold on."
You're gonna tell me twice.
And then he takes off like a jet.
Holy shit.
And carries you guys up and away. Whee!
Up and away.
Did it, guys! We beat the
We did it.
dungeon!
We actually beat the dungeon
I
today. Holy
didn't murder the
crap.
dragon. I'm so proud of everybody. Oh,
Oh man.
Wait, is he like a VTOL? He like vertically takes off? Like
Yeah,
Yes.
kind of. Oh man. But yeah, you guys fly past everything that has been in here until you come out into Pygmalia.
oh my god, we're
Wow.
sitting on a fucking
Oh my god, we're back.
And you're still on his back, and he's just carrying you through the city with no real care.
that's fucking awesome.
That's so
Yo,
sick.
where's the
flying.
hobo? Where's the hobo? I
Yeah,
gotta
where's
flex
the
on this
fucking-
guy.
where's the
Right,
fucking
right
Tabaxi?
here as you guys fly past Tavern 7. Tavern
So
number
what does he
7.
do when you come rolling by him?
Just standing gallantly, fucking boot on the top.
You see like this homeless man, like he like takes his hat and puts it in his hands, and his eyes are wide, and he says, "I can't believe
This is the Tabaxi, right?
it." Yeah.
I flick a platinum off my hand and I say, "Told you I'd pay if we found him."
He starts crying, just weeping in the middle of the street.
Dude,
No, let's fucking
dude, riding his noble steed through the city. Let's go.
God, this map would be such a fucking neat war map.
It would be insane.
Unironically, imagine coordinating a multifaceted siege across this map.
Or
Yeah.
DM, bro. Whoever has to DM
Oh.
that.
Seriously.
Honestly, I just think of a shopping episode when I see this shit.
Yeah, he
Do
flies you
I-
guys through the gates and just breaks them
Oh.
down, and they're like, "Hey, what the fuck?"
Oh shit! I ain't paying for that. There's a whole
Guess
treasure
we're not
hoard down
coming
there.
here.
As
Um,
we
Good to
fly
me.
above Cecilin, do I see Effie?
Your wife.
So,
Yeah, well, my one night stand. Yeah.
yeah. As you guys come, hold on, come.
And our horses.
Just kidding.
Yeah, we have horses to ride back, or else we have to pay a fee.
Oh, for
Shit.
Yeah, as you guys, 1 second. I have
Yeah,
to-
Boone's gonna lean in. Oh, so we got some horses here. We gotta bring back. I kind of rented them.
As you guys fly over Cecilin, you do see.
damn it.
You do see Effie working the farm, and she like looks up with her mouth agape, and you see that the dragon Jikan, he like kind of shudders for a second as you guys are flying over Cecilin, and he just says, "I feel a compulsion."
oh.
What now?
Okay.
What?
We
Well,
need to stop.
I,
Hey,
Uh,
hey, hey, hey.
follow your nose, big man, and he would like pat the metal, like trying to like
Yeah.
give him some encouragement.
He swoops down into Cecilin in the tree in the middle of town and just like stops, like it perches on the tree like a giant bird.
Holy shit.
Um,
The
Can the
tree's
tree
like
support
fucking.
this man of metal?
barely, but yes.
It's like cartoonish.
Charlie-
Yeah, it's like
down.
cartoonish, just like swaying.
The Charlie Brown fucking Christmas tree.
Yeah. And it says, "Feel a presence."
is
What
a
sort
bad
of
one or a good
presence?
one?
I don't know.
Should we hop off and look for it?
He like kind of just shrugs and says, "I don't know."
Listen, middleman, or dragon, or Jikan. We gotta get back to where our employer is. This presence or whatnot, does it really matter?
Well, we have to take the horses back.
Yeah.
Or we could pay that stable girl to get them there if you really feel that lucky.
I'll,
Can you-
if need be, I'll accompany her on the journey.
Can you tell where in town the presence is coming from?
He kind of like looks around. As he's looking around,
It's the stupid
Effie
bird on the roof.
steps up to you guys, still like holding a hoe in one hand, and she's just like, her eyes are wide, and she's like, "What in the hell's?"
Hey, doll. Sorry for walking out on you a few nights ago.
Holy
you know,
shit!
you know how these things go.
I
You go
love
into a
Bro pulls up in a
dungeon, you find a
Bugatti and he's like,
dragon.
"Hey, doll."
She's like doesn't even look at you. She's just staring at Jikan. This big motherfucker
told
just
you.
perched on the tree like a giant bird.
I told you we were an elite farce. Why you looking at us like we got 6 heads?
I'm sorry, I didn't expect you to bring a dragon back. Why would I? What?
Jumps down from the tree. Well, I shoulda. Anyways, we're here for our horses, and apparently he sniffed something out. Jikan, what do you smell?
Like the plates kind of like collect together as he looks over towards this group of people.
What do you smell?
How about you describe this group of people? I'm curious who is present and what I see. I
Okay,
see the tavern
yeah.
owner.
You see a bunch of elves, and you see the guy like fiddling on the roof, and then you see a hooded tabaxi figure to the right.
Can I
And you-
tell what's beyond the hood?
Just looks like a tabaxi of some sort. I'll put a picture of him. 'Cause I do have one.
Alara's gonna be chatting with Effie,
Okay.
trying to get her attention and whatnot.
Okay. This tabaxi kind of turns to walk away, and Jikan continues watching after him as he does.
I cast Detect Thoughts.
On who?
The tabaxi.
One sec, I have to look something up. It just doesn't work.
What?
Ooh. Okay.
You hear nothing. And you see
Does-
him
does-
kind of stop and turn around and look right at you.
She just has a puzzled look and kind of cocks her head a little bit. But there's actually she breaks into a little bit of a smirk and a smile. I just would say, that's curious.
You hear a voice in your head
Oh?
that says,
I advise you don't.
Uh,
Oh no.
uh,
Uh oh.
No shot. No shot.
No
gonna
fucking way. He's
smile.
dead.
This was
He's dead.
But this
She's
was
gonna
only in
smile.
Celine's
Surely.
head, right?
This was only
It-
Celine's head.
No
Cool.
shot.
Bishop, I
Surely.
love how you
Can
and I
I-
perked
I
up
can
at the same
respond?
fucking second.
You can.
She's-
You want to try?
She's just gonna think. That's one hell of a party trick.
I am no party trick girl.
Obviously not.
Ah,
Dude, that's got to be horrible in your vocal cords.
I'll tell my uncle thanks for the succubus.
Wait.
And he
Give him
turns
a
and
sucky
continues
sucky.
walking.
We got his attention by killing the succubus. Wow. Or sending
And
her back
her
to hell
face
anyway.
just. First of all, she's normally like tannish. She's
Mhm.
pale.
Yeah.
I'll tell my uncle. Thank you for the. I need that quotes right now, fucking right now, Nova. Right
Yeah,
now.
I'll put it in notes.
I need that notes.
Oh, Russian's already typing
Oh,
it.
no, I got you. Go ahead.
Okay.
You type it. You type
Okay.
it.
If anyone wants to roll religion, they may.
Can I roll it with advantage?
No.
19.
21.
18.
Yeah.
Tabaxi, this guy's uncle might be a devil. This might be a god.
Might be a god.
Or a Rakshasa. A certain kind of Rakshasa.
That's
There is
What the
a...
hells? You're dead.
Okay,
What?
so
Literally.
specifically Cosby, because you rolled a 21 and because of your background, you remember that there is there are two fiends that have ever achieved godhood in the history of fame.
Okay.
Asmodeus
Okay.
and the ancestor of both Rakshasa and Tabaxi, Kendra.
Oh.
Hmm.
Okay.
Holy shit.
And you
I
would
just-
know that Kendra is the grandson of Asmodeus. And you know who are the sons of Asmodeus? The archdevils of the hells.
Wow.
I just tried to detect thoughts of God.
Yeah, fiendish god,
Wow.
even.
Wow.
Oh,
Holy
Yeah.
shit.
Well, at least it's his character.
Yeah, Jikan keeps watching. Do you keep watching the figure as it disappears down the road?
A smile and maybe a slight nod, but she's going to turn to readdress the rest of the fellows.
Yeah, they all have like mugs of ale in their hands. Like,
Damn. A dragon. I saw a dragon.
it's the middle of a drinking day.
Yeah.
Drinking in the evening, day drinking.
Well,
In
Guess we
fame,
can
there's no
always-
weekends, only drinking days.
any day that ends in Y is a drinking day.
Yep.
So there's 10 fucking days.
Would you prefer? She's gonna like walk back a little bit and call out to Boone. Would you prefer to be the one to talk to the barkeep about the job, or do you just want me to chat?
He looks over at Jules and then he looks over. You're already close enough, and I'm gonna be
Alright.
honest, he's a little too uptight for me. Probably punch him in the face after he insulted me too many times. Go ahead.
She's gonna go to address the barkeep. She's gonna brush past these people.
Okay.
Oh my god, the text RP going on right now is so wholesome.
Totally been missing it.
Oh, man.
But
I'll be right back.
I-
I'm getting a plate of food.
okay.
I have literally been waiting for us to come back to town for this.
Um, She's gonna address the barkeep.
Mhm.
So,
Oh, hey, welcome back. I
we found them.
didn't expect
alive.
you all to survive. Yes, actually, my friends, they came by and let me know that they were okay. Sent him up a couple days ago, right? So they're. Thank you, honestly, thank you. I forget how much I promised you.
Extort this man.
I think we came to an agreement, and she actually like stretches her head a bit, and she starts to put on a little bit of an act. Would you like a performance check?
Well, how much you need to say something first, or are you just acting like you completely forgot?
I think it was 75 gold per if we
Oof.
brought them back alive. But I think it was a lot lower if we found them, yeah, not this much.
Yeah, that
I think we agreed 50 if it was.
That's a lot of money. There's 4 of you, right?
There's more than that.
I'm going to be
deal.
honest with you, sweetheart. I can't cover all that. I don't believe I
bet
would
you
have said that.
Well, I don't think you counted on seeing them alive. This was how many days ago that we even talked about this?
It was about 3 or 4 days ago, yes.
And they had been gone 2 weeks then. So I'll cut you a deal. I'll shave 30 gold off of that, and they'll be none the wiser, because I don't think they remember either.
So 45 gold per?
I was thinking off of the total sum.
It's not much off.
That's almost 20%.
Damn.
Listen,
What are percentages?
I can probably cover it. I am not the richest person in town, but as you've probably noticed, it is a rich town. So
You can shave 5 off of what I would have gotten as well.
Thank God I'm not here. I would have already punched this dude's nose.
So, a reminder, she's actually up-talked him by about 15 gold at this point.
Hell yeah.
all right, I can give you 70 gold each. All right.
Really? Thank you. I'm happy that we found them in one piece.
I am too, honestly.
It's-
We've had, well, not a bad reputation, but people hear things, you know. They hear when people disappear, they hear when people don't come back, and when their last stop is Cecilin, it gets around. So.
Yes.
But
Well,
now I'm hearing there's a dragon outside, so I'll take that as a good thing.
there is. It's a long story, and I haven't gotten to bathe in about 3 days. So
Yep, I
have
wasn't
to
going to
wait.
say I noticed, but I did.
yes, I would like to. She like makes a.
Yes, yes,
Please
yes.
get me out of here.
Yeah,
I
he
don't
hands you
want
the 420 gold total.
420 gold.
Total, yeah. 70 gold each.
Nova.
Yeah.
I think it was lost in communication, but I'm gonna accept your accounting error. Nova. So I'm gonna take your gold.
Yeah, that's
And
fine.
we're not-
It's just 70 gold each.
Nova, the agreed total sum
Uh-huh.
for the entire party when we
Uh-huh.
originally negotiated was 120.
I know.
Oh,
I have
you
it
remember
written
it?
down. I have it written
Okay.
down.
God, I love extorting peasants.
He's not
He's
a
not a
peasant.
peasant.
These guys
He is
are not
now.
peasants.
Anyway, so
No,
she
he
takes
said.
the 420
So that's 70 gold
gold,
each.
and she says, I'm glad that we could bring them back. It's not every day a rescue is a true rescue. And I've seen a couple.
Fucking heavy ass coin purse. Jesus Christ.
Anyway, so everyone gets 70. Yay!
70 gold.
Yippee.
Yep.
Alright, I'm gonna head back outside.
All right.
That way they can do their roleplay things.
All right. I'm trying to missing someone.
Why am I nervous? I'm not Jules.
You should be, bro. It's awesome.
All right. Yeah, Jikan has stopped looking after the person, assuming they had disappeared. God.
Selena's just gonna kind of look at Jikan.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
What
We
exactly?
got paid a lot
You
of
got
money.
70 gold.
Oh,
Yep,
Okay.
70.
Did you add it
She's-
to my inventory, or do I have to?
No, you
Add it
need
to your
to.
inventory.
Okay.
Selena's gonna ask Jikan real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Who was that?
I don't know. I sensed an unpleasant energy, but also a good one.
He had one hell of a party trick.
I do
Well.
not care for such things.
Well, it's not every day that someone just brushes off an attempt to detect thoughts, and then proceeds to, with no effort, telepathically communicate.
Indeed.
Well, I think it's time we hit the road.
We'll probably see him around.
Jikan hops off the tree and like kind of shudders a little bit as the plates become smoother, so you guys can like get on without trapping your finger in a mechanism or something.
What about the horses?
Yeah, Boone
Yep,
is
I'll be
gonna
doing
like clear his throat and he's gonna say, "I've been talking to Jules, and well, I think me and him and this Nala lady gonna bring the horses back. I sure as hell ain't paying that late fee. So, even though I'm probably already late, what do you say the rest of you go back on this mechanical thing here, and we'll meet you back in the city."
They're gonna beat you by quite a bit.
I was gonna say you're gonna be beaten by about 3 days,
It's
which is
alright.
completely fine. I'll take a 3-day fucking rest after that shit.
Yeah.
We just risked our fucking necks. My character wants a vacation from this.
Beach
Listen, alright,
episode.
Beach
One big
episode.
Just get back in there, do what you can to get our money, and well, keep the place nice for us by the time we return. All right?
And I definitely feel like out of all of us, with all the interesting situations that Boone's been in, having a little time away from people could be nice.
And don't worry about the length of the journey. I got the best chef this side of Canara with me. I'll be all right.
Nova, can I make this, or can... It's been switching around. Can I keep this porter on my character token?
Yeah.
This light green one?
Yeah.
Versus the dark green one, because that way it matches cinnamon.
Oh yeah, I
Aw.
forgot we changed it. Yes, yes.
Thank you.
Okay. So it's Boone going on the horses, everyone else is going on the dragon.
Boone and Jules.
And Jules.
Boone,
Okay.
Jules, and
And,
Nala,
uh,
if we can convince her to bring it.
Nyla.
And Nyla? You want to take
Nyla,
her
yeah.
with you? I mean, I know he's sweet on her, but
Yeah, you know, I'm gonna help this guy. I'm gonna be his wingman.
He's gonna be my wingman.
Number one wingman Boone.
big brother. This poor
Um,
guy.
I mean, that's what I was gonna ask you, Alaro. He is a little heartbroken. You brushed him off so easily.
He's distracted. He
Yeah,
would agree in
Effie-
any other situation, but he's distracted.
Effie kind of like
Distracted.
Effie like puts her elbow up on your shoulder, Alaro, like almost like a sisterly type of thing, and she like kind of leans over on you and she says, "So you got a dragon now, huh?"
Oh shit! You want me to? Okay.
Jesus
Sorry,
Christ.
I was eating.
You're
Yeah.
gonna be eating something soon.
Oh my god.
What the
Let's
fuck?
kill that man.
Zach
Um,
being to death.
Well, yeah,
Got a
you know,
bucket of
it
chicken.
was
Seduce me.
it was quite the adventure.
Later.
You know, it was it wasn't anything we couldn't handle, but it was
Sure.
yeah, it was it's quite something. You should meet him. He's a nice guy. His name's Jikan. Actually, he's yeah,
Cool. Yeah,
he's a very helpful companion.
Yeah,
in our
I-
times of need,
that's really great. I'm this world and everything that it hides and things that get uncovered continue to surprise me, and so do the men, I suppose.
Damn.
And she
Hey,
she
Alaro.
kind of like leans over and gives you a peck on the cheek, and she says, "Get home safely, okay?"
All right. I'll come back for you. And he looks her dead in the eyes as he said
one
it.
night
says it.
stands her and he gets a kiss on the cheek. What the fuck?
Cope, he has a dragon. Cope.
She
Yeah,
raises
dude, he rolled up with the Bugatti.
she raises her eyebrows and like crosses her arms underneath her chest, and she just like kind of backs up and she says, "I hope you don't."
Damn.
Okay, there it is. There it is.
Spins
is
on her
great.
heel and walks back to the farm, flipping you off over her shoulder.
Damn, I was
Just
about
one
to
last
go in
kiss
and
to be like,
No time
Yeah.
for love, Dr. Jones.
Boone like pushes like elbows Jules and says, "L, don't end up like that."
You know, you
Just
know,
up
I
on
was
that
gonna,
fucking-
I was gonna ask him for advice, but after seeing that, that is not how I want things to go.
Nyla comes running around the corner with like all the
Hello.
horses' reins, and all of them like kind of trotting behind her. And she says, "I heard you guys were back in town. I brought the horses. You got a fucking dragon. That's sick."
I push Jules into her, or like towards her.
Uh, it's really nothing. I mean, we were in there to
He's so cute.
we rescued your friends.
I heard. You guys are amazing. I mean, like I've known adventurers, but I've never known people like you guys. Like, I can't even guess what's down there. You have a dragon. How did you do that?
We just kind of.
It's a long story. We might need some help getting the horses back to town. We don't want to pay any late fees. We could use some help.
I know that Radric it offers bodyguard services. I can send him with you guys.
Did you
We
want
were
to come?
hoping somebody with a little bit better touch with the horses who've already got to know them could come with us.
Okay. Yeah, Adri sometimes helps me out with them.
He crosses his arms. No, ma'am. I was hoping you could come along.
Why?
You've had
Why?
enough time with the horses. You can
uh,
bring us there, and we'll pay you fine.
Well, I have the farm. I have to tend after it, and I've a life. I can't just leave. I'm not an adventurer. I don't travel.
If you ever want to be one, I'll write to here, and he gives out like a little like pamphlet or some shit about his family inn. It's like, and we'll be able to take you in. He just like sighs with defeat.
That's
Damn.
sweet. That's sweet. Thank you. He like takes it and kind of looks at it and like wags it a little bit.
Face
Like,
bombs.
kind of hits it against her other hand like awkwardly, and she's like,
Wow, this is
um,
worthless.
good
Wow.
luck getting back. I forget where you came from. Yeah. And she like kind of like turns around and rushes
Oh,
off.
no.
Nyla, I think you're pretty, and I want you to come.
Oh, that's
God.
yeah, that's so sweet. She continues walking.
No.
That is
He
exactly how I
fumbled,
thought
he
it was gonna
fumbled
go.
the bag.
Boone like slaps his hands on the guy's shoulder on Jules, and he looks down. He says, "Listen, boss, not every woman wants to go running off into the sunset with you. I was hoping she would, but sometimes it ain't the right place. It certainly ain't the right time. The saying goes, there's plenty of fish, there's plenty of things or whatever. Now, you're a nice guy. You'll find somebody. Don't you worry none. No, don't find no
Well,
succubus though."
You hear the fiddler on the roof start playing like kind of a sad
Wah,
song.
Mwah, mwah.
Well, at least I learned how to make this alchemy jug. I have a feeling I'm gonna go through a lot of ale.
Aw.
You
Oh
guys
my
be safe on
God.
your trip. If we don't hear from you in 3 days, we're gonna take Jikan and ride back out looking for you.
All right.
Elara would nod.
3 days from when we get there, I might add.
This is assuming your benefactor does not strip me for parts.
Yeah.
Something tells me we won't let that happen.
Agreed.
Boone like perks up, like, wait, what? I thought that was the whole plan. But he's like,
I'm just gonna shoot Boone a bit of a look like, don't worry about
You
it.
feel
Don't
you
worry
hear
about
this
it.
like humming noise coming from Jikan, like the closest thing to like a purr, I guess.
Does he chuff?
Does the dragon chuff? I don't know. He just
Yeah,
nods
Boone
his
would,
head like in solidarity and thanks.
Boone would put his hand on Jules' shoulder and
she has ever been to us.
and he would move him towards the horses and say, "All right, boss, let's go. Come on. Might be some pretty ladies along the way you can practice on."
Maybe. Of course.
This is so sad.
And besides,
with the fiddler
te-
playing the sad tune. Oh my god, this poor guy.
and besides, we'll be out there for 3 days. Plenty of time to regale me about the tales that you're in or whatever.
That I would love to share.
There's 6 horses between the 2 of you. Do you want to bring one more?
You just tie up at 2 horses per.
I'm volunteering Alaro.
What the fuck? I want to have some fun in the fucking tavern.
You think
We're
that there's gonna be fun? My character is going to be in a 3-day sleep. Fuck you.
Just going into a coma for 3 days.
I love that idea.
That's
You
kind of
get
my
out of it-
expectation is that we're gonna pick it back up when we arrive. You know.
Yes.
I don't
Yeah.
want to split the party too much, but like we gotta get the horses back somehow.
Yep. Yeah. On the New Canera map.
There it is.
Hey!
Look at this
Ooh.
map.
Phantom's Cove! Oh, where it all began!
You guys are only 67 miles from Renulia.
Wait, does it actually work?
Yeah.
Yo!
Let's go!
Yo!
Oh my god.
Whoa.
Oh yeah, I'm
That's
square
a
now.
big square.
Oh dear God.
Hold on. What
Oh,
is
wow.
the
I have a
square?
This song.
The square
you can
mileage
stop
of
the
Canera.
All right,
The
so we've
literal
got
Oh
square
my
mile.
God.
50 square miles.
Smallest continent of all time.
So I have a
50
question.
square
Nova.
miles.
How big can your map maker really be? Like, could you do the entirety of Fame with this level of fidelity?
It would take a long time, but yeah, I could do it.
This map
I mean,
is
you're gonna
about
make it by
twice the size of Altus.
Oh.
All right, you guys get heading back to.
Yeah, let's head back.
Neptune. Oh
All
my
right, can you
God.
guys
Okay.
stop?
That's a little
fucking
much. It's
squares?
I'm
kids,
trying
I
to
hate
measure the
that.
whole length of the island.
I
The
know.
piss.
The piss cube.
Oh no!
The piss cube.
Mom found the piss cube. Boone found the piss cube.
Shit, it's over.
It's
Big
not,
brother
dude.
on the
Canera's
piss cube.
Canera's not even as wide as Texas, bro. It's a small ass world.
5
Dude,
hours.
It's
Fame
really
is
the
fucking
biggest continent.
tiny.
No,
Well,
bro.
given
Fame
the
is mainly
scale-
ocean.
Yeah, true. Fame is oblong too, because technically
Imagine if
it's
you could cross.
really long.
If you had a car and 8 hours to burn, you could literally drive
Cross
across
Canera.
this fucking island.
I don't want to talk
It's still
about
a
it.
really big island. I'm gonna
I love it,
I'm gonna
Nova.
give it a buck. That's
It's
still
It's
a
supposed to
I
be a
love it.
continent, though. That's
I mean,
the
it's
issue.
literally smaller than the UK.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah.
Okay, but fundamentally, it is a continent in comparison to every other available
Yeah.
landmass.
Yeah,
Yep.
The only
when
thing
you
that
have
even
the
comes
fucking
close-
archipelago map selected on the fucking 6.
Yeah.
Not CK. Civ 6.
Civ 6. Yeah.
Yeah.
You can't complain about it.
True.
This big.
True.
Have you picked up the new Indiana Jones game yet?
I have.
Nope.
Very fun.
I should.
Yeah, you guys eventually make it back to Neptune. I guess the rest of you just wait and sleep and rest.
no, we
yeah,
have a
3
great
days
time.
of sleep,
You guys fucking
bathing,
party.
Oh yeah.
maybe a little bit of
Alara's
wine.
partying. Alara's
Yeah.
partying, drinking.
Oh, Laura.
I like to say we just drop off the horses. What
Okay.
was the payment? I forgot what it was. I think it was 10 days, so I don't even think we paid a late fee.
Nope, there's no late fee. We got back in time.
So I paid my dues. We're good.
Yep.
Drop off the horses, and I guess we head back to meet everybody. We'll just do it real quick. Boom, horses.
Yeah, horses at Cellulots.
In the few days, Alon would probably spend a lot of time at the church trying to kind of figure out what the fuck was going on in the dungeon.
What do you
If
mean?
there was like what all the echoes were. He was trying. He went to
Oh,
church trying to figure things out.
ooh, okay. Awesome. Do you want to talk to the guy
Yeah.
that you met before?
The problem is he didn't see them, so he can't really.
It's true. It's true.
He can't really.
So you're not even
talk
gonna
about it.
like depend on him at all. You're just gonna
No,
kind of.
not at all. Not at all.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
Elon
So-
goes in alone.
But so Solon does. His name's Solon. He sees you come in here a lot. Over these like the course of a few days, and he like asks you like, do you need help? Like a few times, and I'm assuming you just turn him away every time.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah. But you're looking in books, being like, "What the fuck is going on?"
Yeah,
Um,
looking, just trying to figure it out.
Okay, I want you to roll me a religion check at advantage, since you're actively looking.
15.
Okay, as you're looking through all these books, you're not really finding anything in religious texts having anything to do with this. You do see like stuff like, you know, Solates will provide visions to those that follow his path. And you remember your father talking about getting visions. You remember him talking about your grandfather getting visions. Something that you've never experienced yourself.
He's had dreams.
Yeah. Yeah. But you've never been like directly communicated with as far as you know. And this doesn't really like change anything in your fundamental understanding of what all that was. Let me change the music. This is not really not really fitting my vibe right now. But you start looking in more historical texts rather than religious texts. The 15 allows you to realize, like, okay, what if I look in more like historical texts of the church and of Solates and of Vicari and all that? And you start looking in those, and you start reading about these Sunweavers, these different Vicarian heroes.
Guardians, one might say.
Guardians, one might say. Yeah, you see drawings of these figures that you don't recognize because you didn't see the Echo Knights. But there's like a familiarity. And when you look at these drawings, like a twinge of that familiarity hits you, even if you don't actually recognize it.
One of these times, or can I go looking for Aelon
Well,
on an
what was the
occasion?
guy's? What was the priest's name again?
Let me pull it up because I already forgot.
It was something.
Solon.
Solon. Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna ask him if I can take the book.
Like the historical with all the heroes of Vicaria and stuff like that.
Yeah.
He says, well, yes. I'm not going to prohibit a son of our God from seeking truth. Of course.
Thank you. It might help me figure out what's been bothering me.
Yes, and remember, I'm here if you ever need any help. I know that I'm just a lowly priest, and maybe I don't understand really what you're going through, but I am here to help.
Give me a few days, maybe. I need to talk to some people first.
I understand. Bask in the light, brother.
And to you. And he'll probably leave it.
Is the absolute?
Praise the absolute.
Praise the absolute.
Yeah, and I guess you would probably bump into Celine, who's just like kind of walking around. Like,
Oh, hello, chat.
hello, chat.
NT maxing, actually. No, just Goodwill shopping. Thrift shopping.
Yeah, just like doing some shopping. Shit.
Damn it, I only have one outfit, and unfortunately, it smells like shit.
Yeah.
You did.
That's
spend
why you
3
gotta
days
wear
in a sewer.
sleeves or sleeveless. It's just a simple vest. You just wash and you're good.
Hey, Nova,
Yeah.
I'd like to buy something.
What do you want to buy?
Some studded leather armor.
And I want to try and sell off the helmet and the ruby I got.
Okay, I think I told you how much they were worth, right? Did you write that down
Oh.
by chance?
I did. The helmet, the silver is worth 300, or the ruby is worth 300. The helmet is worth. I overrided the cost, but it didn't show up.
I believe it was 50.
Nova, I'm just gonna add it. at
110.
the
It was
normal
110.
Yeah. It costs 45 gold.
Yep, I see the cost there. I'll
Okay,
just add and
110.
subtract.
Okay, 110. So you can just take those out of your inventory and add the total gold then.
Okay. So 410 gold.
Yep.
The night that Alaro gets back,
Mhm.
he says goodbye. Do we get back in probably at nighttime, right? Yeah, he goes straight to the friggin' inn, gets drunk as shit.
Yeah, Harrow greets you and he says, "Well, look who's back."
About
Nice
to
to
blow
see you,
all of
Arrow,
your
and then he-
gold on beer
Yeah.
money.
And
Like,
then he
taps
grabs
you up.
your hand and then he
Yeah.
puts some of his newfound gold on the counter. He says, give me something strong."
Oh, I'll give you the best we got.
Thanks, bud.
It gives you the
Then he
strongest liquor
plops.
they have.
Yeah. Plops
Everclear squared.
Everclear squared.
Yeah, it gives you some like 180 proof liquor.
Oh,
It's just
God.
it's like just ethanol.
180.
It's just straight ethanol.
Yeah, Ilario gets
This guy's
wasted on
liver.
the first night. On the second night, he wakes up and he actually thinks about his party and he realizes, Boone's shirt is ruined, and I know damn well he's not going to do any shopping. So he goes shopping. He goes into the town.
You're gonna buy me a shirt? That's so cute.
Yeah, some vest.
I'm about to say it better match his style.
Sleeveless.
Specifically a black leather vest with a flared up collar and silver buttons. That's what he buys you.
I
So
like to
very,
think.
very
I like to think it was
stylish.
sleeved, like it was like a trench coat or something. You just cut the sleeves off.
Yeah.
When you
sleeveless, 'cause who the fuck wears
Okay.
sleeveless?
when you go into the clothing
then-
store, you see Shadowbeard shopping in here for a new vest as well. Do you hide
Okay.
from him, or are you okay with seeing him and talking to him?
For a new vest.
Oh.
That's crazy.
Shadowbeard is the sort of guy who will walk up to you in public and will say, "Hey, brother!"
Long time.
Yeah. God, that's actually a tough choice.
I know.
'Cause I don't know.
You don't know the implications of not.
Right. He so he's just casually shopping. He's not thinking much of it.
Okay.
And it's just the day. He's just shopping. He opens
Yeah.
up the door, and then he sees Shadowbeard, and Shadowbeard doesn't see him.
Yeah.
He
You seem like holding up a
sees
vest.
he sees Shadowbeard. His eyes go wide, and he goes, "Yeah, and not like in his head." He goes, "Yeah, not without my companions." And he shuts the door, and he just goes down the street,
Nice.
towards the armor vendor.
Okay.
What
Gobber's
kinda
gear.
Yeah.
Oh
What
god.
kind of?
Don't tell him it's for me.
He just has basic
no, it's
armor. He doesn't sell any +1s or anything.
Okay, so
But he sells all types.
what's the best light armor I can get for
Studded
AC
leather.
wise?
Let's
Studded
see.
leather?
I think it is studded leather. yeah.
Studded leather is the 12 AC base.
It
Are
is.
you
Okay.
buying? You're not buying
Yeah,
it for me, are you?
No, I'm buying it for me.
Okay, good. Because I wouldn't wear it.
Studded
Yeah,
leather is the
right.
best you can get. Yeah.
How much gold?
At this point, 45.
45 gold.
45 gold. I buy a piece of studded leather. I remove 45 gold from my
Nice.
inventory.
You want to sell your old armor? You can sell it for 50% of what it's worth.
Okay, wait. Okay.
What is your old
sure,
armor?
Yes. Just leather.
Okay. Armor cost 5e. Okay, so you get 5 gold.
Sweet.
Leather
And then
armor.
I add 5 gold.
There you
Okay.
A Troidan set.
Yeah.
Okay. I bought the armor. I didn't get Boone his vest. This is the second day. Can I come back the next day?
Yeah, you can come back the next day. The Shadowbeard's not in
Shadow-
there anymore.
He's not in the next day.
No, he's
Perfect.
not in there.
Perfect. Okay. I go in the next day, and how much would specifically the vest in Boone's token? How much would that cost?
It
It's
would
the
cost.
leather vest. That's awesome.
It would
Yeah.
cost probably 20 gold.
20 gold. I spent 20 gold for Boone.
Damn, that's
Oh,
an
how nice!
expensive
buddy.
Little
vest. I
gift.
appreciate that.
That's so
My buddy
cute.
Boone.
Expensive vests.
Yeah.
All right.
Only the best,
By the way,
it's premium leather.
Jikan just hangs out in the waters like right outside of town. While you
Literal
guys
vibing.
yeah,
Nice.
like
Lapras
kind of trying
snaps
to stay out of
Hang out.
sight for the most part because he just doesn't know how people
Yeah.
react.
Right.
Yeah.
Smart.
I guess like on the first day back, Boone's gonna, after dropping off the horses and saying goodbye to Jules, he's gonna swing by the dock and I'm gonna steal some rope. Just some rigging rope.
It's real sleight of hand.
Theft.
Let's see how I fucking do. Oh Jesus. Damn, 11.
That's good enough. No one's really paying that
Alright.
close attention.
Perfect.
Yeah, you can steal. I think the base is 120 feet.
I don't
think.
need that much. I need like 3 feet of rope.
Okay. yeah,
Honestly,
yeah,
I could
say,
just cut that rope and just
Yeah,
take
yeah.
it with
Just
me.
say you cut off 3 feet of rope, like just walking by. Yeah.
Perfect. And he's gonna head back to the tavern, tying the rope into some form of knot.
Okay. Interesting.
Got an idea.
I would like
You'll
to go
see
to-
about it soon. I'm gonna bring it up soon.
Gobber's
Okay.
a smith, right?
Yes.
I'm gonna go to Gobber's gear, and Toasty, I did want to RP with you because I know you came to talk to me.
Oh yeah,
If you want to, but
I was
first
gonna
I'm bring
ambush
up-
you at the church because you were like disappearing and like.
I figured
should
that was
probably
the
make
plan,
sure
so
that-
we can do that. One of the days, maybe not the day I went and got the book, but one of the days I want to go to Gobber's gear. I want to bring him the +1 longsword and my greatsword. I'll give them to him and be like, "Can you turn this into a better greatsword for me?
A big sword.
I'm providing you the materials. I'll pay the work cost. I want this longsword to be
A
the
great
size of a greatsword."
right? Liam's got that look on his face.
Not really sure that works.
Well, the sword.
You can melt down the materials and reforge it.
So
That's-
yeah, Gobber's just like
mechanic-
rubbing his chin, and he's like, "So you want me to? You want to make? Okay, so you want the materials from this longsword and the magical property applied to it to apply to a greatsword instead."
if you can make it happen. Only
Well,
the best can do it.
I am the greatest blacksmith in all of Neptune.
I think Grendel might give you a run for your money. That was what I've heard. I could take it to him instead.
You know what? I'll do this for free just because you said that.
We fucking hate Grendel.
Nailed it!
Fuck
Nailed
that
it!
stupid dwarf. We all know he's one.
I thought he was a human personally, but that's
Wait,
between-
Did you really? Really?
No, not
Have you seen the
man? You're an idiot. I'm charging you
Most
100 gold for this.
Dwarf-shaped human I've ever seen.
Wait, he's a dwarf?
Anyway, yeah.
Oh,
giving
God.
you the materials
Yeah.
to do it.
All right, thank you. All right, yeah, I'll have this done by the weekend, which is in 3 days.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Yep.
Hopefully we
I
don't
thought
get
there was-
attacked before then, because now I only have hand axes.
I thought there was no such thing as a weekend, only drinking days.
I know it's a joke, but that would be funny. Okay.
Then I go to the church and get the book or whatever.
All right. Nice. Yeah. You go to church, you get the book, and then I guess you run into Celine.
Assassinated by Celine.
Yeah.
Shot for sneaking out.
What?
Oh,
Ah!
oh,
Ah! Ah! Okay. Do you say anything to him when you run into?
Ambushed.
Yeah, when you
Absolutely
ambush?
ambushed. I roll to attack.
Oh my god.
Dread ambusher.
Okay. Do you say anything though?
It depends. Are you nose deep in your book?
No, I've
Okay.
gone nose deep in it. I'm leaving with it right now. It's like in my,
Okay.
it's tucked under my arm.
At church?
What? What do you mean? Why were you following me?
Yeah, I got curious.
Why? Because I went to a church.
Well, you just don't strike me as the religious type.
Maybe I found God.
A dock worker? Finding God?
You did.
More likely than you think.
More. Hey, you know the storms on those docks, they can get rough. I've seen many men pray for better weather.
Sure. Either way, come on. And this is when I'm probably gonna be heading down to the gear shop, yeah?
Okay.
Yeah.
Gear shop shenaniganry.
Yep. Puppy, what are you doing?
So did you actually find God?
Maybe something close. Give me a little while and maybe we'll talk about it. With everyone, I think it's important that, well, we figure out what the hell was happening in that dungeon.
I mean, I wouldn't demean you. I would just ask which one you've got. And
Starts
she like
listing
starts
off.
counting.
Oh, you like God's name every god.
Absolutely not.
That's funny.
Let's regroup.
Okay. I guess yeah. Everyone regroups in in Harrow's
So
Inn.
this is after like 3 days of like rest, recovery, a thorough like bathing routine,
Yeah.
some clothing wardrobe
Yeah,
update.
you guys are looking much better than before.
When
Fuck
Boone
adventuring. We
walks
hate adventuring. I just want to
Yeah.
retire.
when Boone
So-
walks into the tavern, Elaro is gonna be drinking.
Perfect.
Because that's what he's been doing.
Amen.
And he sees Boone walk through the door because he's got a big frame. Who else could it be? And
Oh,
he
yeah.
looks over. He looks over. He holds out his arms. He says, "Boone, you made it." He's a little drunk.
Boone's sitting there playing with a knot. There's some loops and there's some knots, and he's like, "Huh? What are you drinking?"
Oh, hey, come on, sit down.
Boone heads over and he sits down and he goes, "Well,
Here,
we finally
here,
made it.
take a drink of this. Take a drink of this. You'll love it.
What the hit? All right." He fucking takes a sip. Oh, what is this, fire wine? What the hell?
Oh, good shit. And then he takes a drink after you. And he says, "Hey, look at this. Look at what I got you, Boone. You're gonna love it." And he pulls out. He
What
puts
is
his bag like in front of him, and he pulls out the black vest with
Oh.
the wide collar, and he holds
Oh.
it out to. Here, take it. Take it. It's
Uh,
yours. I bought it for you.
Boone looks at the guy who just got him and he like, and he like hides behind the mug, as he hides the smile, and he goes, "It's gonna look good on you."
Oh, you stupid motherfucker! It's yours. You fucking idiot.
You
he
bought me.
keeps holding it.
You bought me, and he's gonna take it and look at it. You bought me a new shirt, huh?
Yeah, I bought you a new shirt. Look at yours, and he like points at your shirt with the gash through it.
So yeah, it's a little fucked up. Why did you?
Because
Uh,
you're my
how-
you're my squad mate. You're my partner in crime. We're like buds, you know.
How
It's yours.
how much was it?
Yeah, it's nothing. We get paid so much fucking money by that stupid girl, stupid rich girl. It's
Jim.
dumb.
All right.
It's so funny you say that, because right as you say that, you hear the door like be thrown open as you see Liari in her Iani form walk in, give you all a
Oh.
distasteful look, walk up to the bar, and say, barkeep, have you heard of any adventurers arriving with a giant fucking dragon anytime recently? I've heard they've been in town for a few days and haven't even thought to visit their benefactor.
Oh, hey,
Inquire.
there she is. Oh, look at that. Oh,
Yeah, she
shit.
must be a devil because she heard her name. And he's gonna pat you on the shoulder. He's gonna say, "Lauro, doctor, this means a lot. Thank you."
Hey, no problem, crybaby. If I pat you.
Oh my god.
And he's gonna say, "Now, you better watch yourself, boy." And he takes a sip.
Harrow just like laughs uncomfortably and he says, nope, haven't heard anything like that. Oh, really? You haven't? Oh, and they insult their benefactor. Did you know they do that too?
By the gods, Laura, we were waiting for. I just got in this morning.
We wanted everyone to be here before we came to
You see she places a pouch on the counter and says, I'm going to rent the bar for the evening.
Holy shit.
And he opens the
Oh,
pouch.
oh, outrageous.
His eyes go wide, and he says, "Yes, ma'am." He just runs out and closes the door behind him.
Boone's gonna look
Flips the
forward
sign.
and like tisk and
Yep,
just take a
flips the
sip
sign
of
to
the
close.
whatever this is. All right. Well, I guess it's time to go to work.
She unceremoniously like just looks over here and then just hops up on the table and drops to a seated position with her legs hanging off. And she kind of like leans forward. This is like the celestial woman just doing this.
Like dangling her feet.
Yeah,
off the-
yeah. She leans forward and she says, "So, you're back and you brought a fucking dragon, huh?"
Yep, that's our dragon. He's a good dragon. He's
So,
kinda nice.
yes, you brought the dragon. Where's my artifact, huh?
We brought the artifact too.
Did you?
Just
Where is it?
bring back wherever we saw fit. It's the dragon.
Of course it is. Of course it fucking is. Of course it fucking is. Okay, why did you not think to extract the artifact from the dragon?
Because he's nice. He takes another
That's
drink.
not the only reason. The other reason, ma'am, is that, well, I guess there's two. One, it's a fucking dragon. We were fighting in its own lair. It wouldn't have turned out well for us. And three, we didn't know what would happen when we pulled out this artifact, how long it would last outside its host. So we brought the host here for you.
Fine, fine. I'll figure out a way to do it because I'm not going to go kill an intelligent creature. Whatever. I will figure it out.
And you are up in arms because we chose not to kill an intelligent creature?
But why do you think I pay you? I don't do it so
Boone
you
rolls his
can.
eyes. That is why she. Well, that's not why you paid us, ma'am. You paid us to retrieve an
Paid us to
artifact.
retrieve it.
Yes, yes. Okay, whatever.
You,
I'm not going
You
to.
also said we could retrieve it in whichever means we
I
thought fit.
did. Maybe I need to
Speaking of
adjust my
payment,
language.
ma'am.
Contract.
Yes, yes. You will get your payment. You will get your payment.
I'm sorry. What do you mean we'll get it?
You'll get it.
When?
Don't worry about it.
That's not the right answer, ma'am.
Shadowbeard is collecting it. Don't worry.
That's what should have been.
He was buying shit with our money.
Oh my god.
Boone is gonna roll his eyes. And he's
Gonna look at Alara.
He's gonna-
you
He's gonna roll his eyes. He's gonna say,
I
guess
hate
that's why
this
we asked for a
guy.
little bit up front.
Well, this is why.
Right.
A+ Nova. It's very in character for him. I love that shit.
I even gave you the hint. I showed you what he was doing.
Wow.
So, Liari, what's next?
Yeah, what's next?
Oh, Hold
Where
on.
is Shadowbeard?
I don't think we should do anything until we get that payment. We'll wait here as long as it takes for Shadowbeard to come back.
Oh, I agree. I just want her to start to spew off the next job so I can deny her.
Oh, carry on then.
I
He
don't know where
toasts you with
you've
his
all
last-
gotten this attitude from. I'm not a fan of
Ma'am?
it.
We've gotten this
We have-
attitude because every time we've come to get a job for you, you come up with this. Don't worry about the payment. Payment will come later. We do the job, we get the payment. That's how this works.
Sometimes you
Yes.
get some of the payment prior to the job.
Yes.
But that's the type of trust you have to earn.
Yes, but now I have to figure out a way to extract an artifact from a living creature.
Could
You
pay
should have
me.
asked us properly.
You said anyway.
I didn't know that it would
Listen.
be in. Whatever.
If
Whatever.
you want that artifact, you got some mighty fine adventurers here who you could pay to retrieve it in a more particular way.
I'm not
think-
all right with killing the dragon.
I think
Putting
you've
that out
done
there.
enough. I think you've done enough.
I'll drink to that.
Me too.
Hey.
Hey.
Hey, I clink glasses with the
Hey.
doctor. Ah.
I'm gonna clink a wine glass into the trio
Let's fucking go.
or into the duo.
Let's
Whatever.
fucking go.
For now, I will give you these. And she takes out a pouch and puts it on the table, and opens it up. And like it's like the kind of pouch that can like open up into like a cloth that lays across the table.
Yeah.
And you see that there's these 6 rings sitting on the table on the cloth. She says, "These are for the next job."
What are they?
Well, you see, we think the remaining
She says
artifacts
water
don't
breathing.
exist yet.
What? What do you mean? No.
Why'd
no,
you
no,
pick
you-
now
She
of all
crosses her
times to get?
arms.
You
Well,
ain't
Lara's
telling me
gonna-
we gotta go through that damn hole in the whatever now, right?
If time is something that you have to worry about, but we don't, why not pick a time to get all the artifacts when they exist at once?
'Cause then
You're
she
just
can't pay
making this
us.
more difficult for everybody involved.
Because these artifacts that you've gotten would have been gotten by somebody else or destroyed by them. At least from our greatest estimations. We don't know any certainties of anything. The gods are strangely quiet lately.
I'm gonna raise an eyebrow at that.
Whatever. I don't care about some inner workings of some people upstairs. What's up with this time thing? What are you proposing? What do these rings even do?
Well, they keep you from losing yourself.
Oh,
See,
is
I'm
that
right
all?
here. What are you talking about?
Clink.
she just like
Alara's gonna
puts her
smile.
head in her
Even
hand.
even drunk Alara knows.
She just puts her she just puts her head in her hand and she just says, "These are fashioned off of Shadowbeard's." She rolls her eyes. His braid rings that he puts on his beard.
Oh! There's still some hair in this one.
That's
They are not no, they are not from his beard. They're fashioned after the magical latent energy that we found in them. We believe that the
I was like,
reason
whose hair is this?
Oh,
it's mine. Sorry.
she just rolls her eyes.
He
Can't believe
rolls
this
his
is the
eyes.
best. I can't believe this is the best group of adventurers we could get. Anyway,
That's what I'm saying. We're an elite farce, as my homie says. But come on, you could have planned it better.
Oh
And
my
I'll drink
God.
tonight.
I want to be even more difficult here. Oh dear DM,
yes.
Cosby, resident jeweler. How's the craftsmanship on those fucking rings?
Actually, why don't you roll Arcana real quick?
Okay.
Awesome, you're inspecting it. That's
At
like
advantage because she's a jeweler.
Sure.
Oh, thank
At
God for that
advantage because you're a
advantage.
jeweler.
Nailed it.
Oh, that advantage didn't save me.
Oh boy, that's an animal handling
It's animal
roll.
handling.
You
That's
rolled
animal
animal
handling.
handling.
It doesn't count. You get a
Doesn't
third
count.
one.
Doesn't count.
Ooh, nat 20.
Oh shit. Okay. Yeah. With a nat
all of our
20.
hands raised at the same time. That was awesome. We all
That was pretty impeccable timing. I love it.
With a nat 20, you can tell that these rings are actually fairly well crafted. They're like the inlet of them is like braided itself. And you can tell that these are meant to like clasp like strands of hair together because they have like a little clasp on them that can tighten or loosen depending on the volume of the hair. But you they could also fit on fingers if that's how you wanted to wear them. But there's also this familiar kind of fiendish magical energy attached to them.
Oh. Okay.
It's actually extremely familiar to you. And this magical energy, like, it's nothing that kind of any of you have ever experienced directly before. Even though it is fiendish, it's different somehow.
I have a question. The energy. I know I didn't necessarily get to sense direct energy, but the aura from the fiend when he spoke to me.
It's different. It's different.
It's different. Okay.
It's different. I'm gonna DM you something, Cosby.
Okay.
Okay, that's it.
Okay.
But Liari speaks up and she just says, "These rings, or whatever you want to call them, they are what allowed Shadowbeard to stay grounded, to stay himself, practically."
So you're saying that he was always that crazy? That's just
Indeed,
him?
indeed, that is what I'm saying. Yes.
At this point, Cosby looks excited, and she's going to go, "May I?" and reach for one of the rings.
Yes, you may. And she hands it to you.
She'll take it and immediately put it in her hair.
Nice.
Nice. Nice.
Laura's
Blue's gonna lean
drunkenly,
over and
like,
look at Cosby as she does this. Does she like explode?
No, nothing really visibly happens to her.
No, hold on. What's gonna make us go crazy without wearing these fancy little rings?
Well,
This guy.
Shadowbeard's crew, one of the reasons that they were unable to come back, and the reason that he thinks that he couldn't convince them to, is because they had lost themselves. They had basically had themselves torn apart by the time stream. These rings are unfortunately of a fiendish nature. I believe they were, well, I believe the original ones were created by a man that is long gone from this realm, but they're useful for our purposes. Russian. Oh, man, no, stop.
Is it who I think it is?
Not gonna lie, I'm kind of giggling over the idea of Grog going crazy and just throwing his boomerangs like wild.
Oh,
He has
boy.
names for all of them. He's gonna throw ones and say names that don't even exist. He's gonna be like, pick up nothing and be like, "Go, Sheila." Boone's gonna lean over, grab one of these rings, and start looking at it. All right, so they're magical, fancy rings. Whatever. What the hell's the job? Exactly.
Well, I need you to put on these rings, attune to them, and hop in the scar. That's what we're calling it.
The scar.
The scar.
What's that?
Over by the carnival.
Yes.
Oh,
Listen,
the
we've
hole.
never experienced a hole in the sea being on land before. This is an unprecedented opportunity to not just learn more about the hole in the sea. He stops for a second and stares at you.
He goes, every time somebody comes up with an opportunity, it's never a good thing, especially for the guys on the ground.
I knew you were a soldier.
Well, listen, these
He
rings
scoffs.
will allow you to return to the afterlife of your choosing were you to die in the scar.
Huh?
And in the correct time.
At that, Ilaro is gonna drunkenly snatch one and start to inspect it.
So, that's great and all. I intend to fully live out my life.
Good.
So are you saying that we go to this afterlife and you revive us?
No.
That's how we get back?
If you die in the scar, you die wherever it takes you.
If you die in the game, you die in real life.
But if you have the ring and you are attuned to it and you are wearing it, you will be transported back to the afterlife of your choosing in the correct place and time.
So,
Again.
how many afterlives are there?
And are you able to come back after that point?
Do you know any clerics?
No.
I look over at Alon.
Is that fuck you? Is that all the rings? Is that all that the rings do?
Well, they also let you keep your mind.
They let us keep our mind.
So,
Let's keep our mind, and then let us be put to rest in whatever afterlife we choose, back in the normal time stream. So theoretically, we could be brought back to life. Sure. Why do we need them, other than keeping our minds?
Well, unless you want to lose your mind and
So I said, other
Rome.
than keeping our minds.
Yes, and roam a world probably different to the one you know now.
I have a question.
Hmm.
Just because we all jump in at once, will we still all end up in the same place?
It has been tested before, and it has been found that those who go in together end up together. Usually. There are different cases where ships full of passengers, maybe a cluster of them will end up in one place and a cluster of them will end up in another place, but it's unlikely.
Place or time?
Don't know. Again, we don't really fully understand how the scar works. Shadowbeard has been to the Dull Drink. He's been to a different time. He's been a few different places and times. It's a dice
And
roll.
more than likely, he will have had been to different places and times, given his reputation. But I
Yes.
do have a very important question.
Hmm.
Let's say we take the job, and we don't know when we're coming back. We don't know if we're coming back. How long would you give us to get our affairs in order?
Mortals.
He scoffs at that statement.
How long
As
do
the
you
only
need?
human here.
We don't know how long the scar will remain.
Can't travel very far. Couple letters are due.
I suppose you do have a dragon now.
Oh, my parents are gonna flip.
Should we take them in?
Look, I don't want to go too far. She's right. This job might fizzle out when this sky moves or whatever. Nobody really knows how it works, right? Might be gone
We have
tomorrow
understandings of certain things. There is a high likelihood you will end up in the dual drink, but we don't know that for sure.
morning. Listen, how are we expected to get back?
Find the scar.
So you're sending us some I'm sorry, you expect us to accept a job on the contingency that we go through this as guinea pigs with the most basic failsafe. Because I love the idea of do you know any clerics? But you and I both know that death, I hope we would all know, death is a little fucky sometimes, is a way of putting it. Not everyone comes back, resurrection or not.
Or it comes back
And-
as themselves.
You are
Thank you.
betting a contingency to go find artifacts that you've not explained, or at least I have not had explained to me, the purpose of. If, frankly, for at least myself, if I'm going along with this, I want to know exactly what we are retrieving, what it does, and why you want it.
Liari
And you
looks
better be
towards the
paying pretty
door.
Damn good.
Liari looks towards the door for a second, the windows, and she gets down. And she starts walking around the room, closing the windows, like the shutters on them, the blinds. She goes to the door, and she locks it. And she finally walks back, gets back on the table, and sits down. And she says, I've been lying to you all. This is not about artifacts.
Rolls his eyes.
Step in the right direction. So what
Big
is it?
surprise.
Huh? Cosby looks visibly confused.
Yes.
What do you mean this wasn't about artifacts?
Obviously, it's not about your pretty get up for the fucking festival. So what the hell is it?
While
I
the
thought
artifacts...
this was about getting paid, and he
He points at him. Good man.
I'll drink to that one.
While the artifacts are no doubt extremely important, there's much more at stake, much more at play.
Oh, steak. I could kill for a good steak.
Jesus.
You know. Go on, ma'am.
Sorry.
There is a woman.
Elaro perks his eyes up.
I'm in for
Oh,
Jesus.
that tells you the table content right there. That's straight up.
There is a woman and a man.
My dad's
And-
told me this story before.
I smack Joel super across the table. Let her talk.
Hey! Why should I? She's just gonna lie
As
again.
is typical for this damned world, they're fiendish in nature. And with the absence of an archdevil, let's just say they're looking to cause their own devilry. They are not content with the world or the material plane. They want everything. They want time itself. They want space. They want all the planes. In the name of order.
Wait, I'm confused. Who is they? Fiends?
Yes.
Well, I can't.
They
help but
threaten
notice-
everything that this world, that this universe is.
Can't help but notice there's not 8 rings. So I guess you want us to kill him.
I figure that was obvious.
You want us to kill 2 fiends. Ones whose ambitions stretch beyond time, space, and interplanar. And what? For a couple platinum. You want us to risk life and limb, our future, to go and assassinate.
I want you
these
to risk your
folks.
future so you can have one.
I don't give a damn about anybody else's your future. This is all bullshit. You
Ouch.
tell us, and you pay us well. Why should
You
I
see-
care if they own the plains?
Do you like free will? Do you like your mind? Do you like everything that you are? Do you like your family? Do you like your world? Do you like anything besides your own reflection?
Oh,
he
fuck, I
scoffs
love
and he
it.
says, I've heard this end of the world BS. Everyone has from every drunken bar and every godforsaken tavern. And you're telling us, these backwater thieves, pilgrims, and chefs, and dark workers, that we should go on and save the world.
Wait,
Why don't you get a bunch of clerics, or all those people from those tales they spin about? Harbingers, like this woman was talking about. Get some of them. The hell are we supposed to do?
Elon leans forward and puts one of the rings on. He straight up picks it up, puts it on.
Cosby looks at Elon, super excited.
Yeah.
I'm in.
Alaro drunkenly tries to clip the thing to his hair, and he says, "Yeah, I'm with this guy," and he like it
This
like
is
elbows
so
Alon.
funny that Alaro's
Yeah, he
drunk
clips
for
it.
this like super
Yeah.
serious.
Major
I
life
thought
choice
me and
made.
Boone
He's
were gonna have
fucking
like a little.
clapping.
I thought
We
me and
were,
Boone
we
were gonna have like our
were.
little moment, and then
I
there
know
was
that's
gonna
what
be
makes
the
it
next
so much
This
fun.
day.
You know what the
happened.
funnest part? The funniest part is I had her token like up on this map, walking down the street before you even like started all of that.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
He's gonna
Well-
wake up in the scar and be
Yeah.
like, huh?
What the
What?
fuck?
Craziest night.
Yanni,
Well,
Listen, yeah, go ahead. Go.
Alaro drunkenly
I
just
have two
mumbles,
questions.
Me too. And then
What are
first
they?
of all,
Okay.
we're going to the future.
Potentially, maybe the past. I don't know.
Either way, a contingency. If we encounter someone we know, or see an event that we have read about, or see ourselves in the future, what is the policy? Do you have a word of advice, or do you suggest for us to wing it?
I would avoid reflections of your life, but I'm also not the type to say that everything is definite, that paradoxes will happen. We don't understand it all.
So we
If
could
you cannot
potentially-
stop yourself from interfering, then just don't fuck it up too badly.
But what if we watch? Not touch, but watch.
I couldn't care less.
Oh.
And second, what's your policy on bringing things back?
Oh.
I suppose it's a necessity. As
Alright, and then
long
She
as-
picks up the ring.
yeah, she stops halfway through what she's saying. She's like, all right.
I don't know about you. This life and limb nonsense, it's for some people. We have an opportunity to go get some rare things that may have been lost. She's just gonna
Yeah.
smile. Fucking thief through the ages!
Let's do it.
I-
Time heist, time heist.
Go ahead, Cosby. Go ahead, Cosby.
I recognize that I might be a little slow on the uptick at times. I get that. And there has been a lot of back and forth here. Do we have names for these people we're looking for that we have to, you know?
Indeed. She pulls two like pieces of parchment out of her coat and lays them on the table. I'll put them in handouts. The names are Crow and Shadowblood.
Oh my
Whoa.
god!
Go!
Mommy.
Holy
Look at
shit!
them.
What?
Go!
What?
Holy
Did you describe
shit!
them
Wait,
as
where? Wait,
fiends?
what just
Hey, no,
Go to
happened?
hand
Yeah,
out.
she described them as fiends. Yes.
Oh,
Is this
hey.
a reference I'm too
Holy
new to
shit!
D&D to
It
understand?
is.
I
It
don't
is.
know.
It's a reference
That
to a
is-
couple of different things.
That's
Oh,
Blade from
shit.
Tides of War and Lizzie from Tides of Destiny.
Well, it
Yep.
turns out that
Wow.
player characters are in fact the best fucking antagonists.
Yeah, they are.
Holy
They
Actually,
are.
but Lizzie isn't even a player character.
Lizzie's an NPC. Yeah.
We should have let her
Um,
die. We should have let her
Oh
get her head
my
chopped off.
god.
She did
Anyway,
die. I
Bishop-
killed her.
This is you and your consequences.
Dude.
you.
Bishop and his consequences have been disastrous
This
in
is-
times of war.
He gets essayed. He gets God.
Dude, Glaive has now returned in how many campaigns?
Wait, that's
Slave? It's
Glaive
Glaive.
Crowbinder returned.
Glaive has made an appearance or has had a reference in Harbinger's Nightfall, Tides of Destiny, and now this campaign.
What
Mhm.
was he in Nightfall?
Nightfall.
He wasn't even
the
really in Nightfall.
epilogue.
He was in the epilogue. He was captaining a ship.
He was
That
captaining a ship and he was coordinating
That's
the
true.
actual invasion.
That's true.
Um,
Somehow
Per the
Palpatine's
end of
returned.
TOW. Anyway.
Oh, okay. Holy shit! What a reveal, dude! What a reveal!
Did you guys
Luke's gonna
ever
look
think?
over?
Russian's been asking like, yeah, or he's been saying like, yeah, I know they're gonna appear, like I know they're gonna show up.
When
And
are they coming back?
did
When
you
are
did you think they would be the BBGs?
No.
Yeah,
Love that.
kinda, yeah, kinda, yeah.
Yeah, fair enough.
I
Um,
don't plan on it, but this is a very nice change. I love it.
Boone would look over at this parchment and he'd say, "Oh, these assholes." All right.
Now, still needs a little bit of convincing. I'm still not quite getting the you pay us when the job's done in this particular situation, because you said yourself there's not even a guarantee we'll get back. And I know a full down payment for the whole plan is a load of crap, because what do you have that'll keep us coming back when the job's done? So I'm going to suggest 2 days so I can go see my family, and 3/4 pay up front.
And I'd say leave the rest for anybody we want. In case we don't come back, we write down a will, and the money goes to them.
You hear the door behind the bar open, and Shadowbeard peeks out and he says, "Is it my turn yet?"
Oh no.
Hold on.
Hey,
But there is liquor back there.
nice vest.
Thank you, Snoo. Snoo, you like it? It's got these new
Good.
buttons.
I just
on
got a
it.
new one too, and he holds it
Your
up.
money on it.
You see, he turns around and starts. You hear this like sound of dragging along the floor. You see him drag out this giant sack that he starts like dragging along the floor, and then he drops it and says, "Oh, that's heavy," and he opens it up, and platinum spills onto the floor.
So, how much is that?
How much is it, Liori? Liori says, "You oaf. It's about 1,200 platinum. Is that enough for you?"
Per person.
Total.
You can see that he tries to keep a straight face, but there's a huge grin on him. 1,200 platinum. Holy hell.
200 platinum each. It's a lot of
Well-
money.
I don't know about you all. For those of us, maybe my circumstance isn't exactly relatable. The money itself doesn't mean as much to me. I'm more than content to throw my share to those who have people staying behind.
I'll take it.
Take it. I'll take it.
I say we take the platinum and use that to prepare for the journey, but I would not. I don't think we should accept gold as payment for this. Because let's say we go far back enough in time that platinum and gold are not the form of currency. This
said
could be
we're taking
practically
it.
useless to us.
Look, listen. You don't have to take it. I've got a place for it.
We'll take it as payment for the last one and the
Holy
inconvenience of
shit.
lying.
The music.
So
What's
what?
going on?
Shadowbeard just like dumped like 1,200 platinum on the floor.
Yep.
Ilaro is gonna drunkenly turn over. He's gonna be like, "We're rich."
We're rich. We're rich.
All right. Yeah. Boone is gonna lean on the table and he's gonna say, "Liari, what do you say you give us a few days to think on it? This is a big decision for all of us.
You
and
have
our own
a
implications."
10-day to wrap up anything you need to wrap up. After that,
We'll see you at your house.
you'll see me at the Scar,
I have.
and you'll be ready to go.
Ilaro is gonna turn over and he's gonna point his drink at Yanni. He's gonna say, "I'll do anything for that much money. I'll do anything. And then it'll like pass out. And it'll like
Good to
pass the
know.
fuck out. He's out.
Good to know.
Aeone, there are some things that I'm not magically capable of doing that I need to do. Specifically, something probably along the lines of sending. Do you have the capabilities?
One of these crude instruments that Shadowbeard insists are so great.
It's a shell phone.
Telephone.
She gives you guys a speaking shell. Who
You
wants to
know-
hold on to the speaking shell?
Celine asked for it.
I think we should probably have two.
One for Shadowbeard, one for me. Fine. She gives you another one. Be wary, this will not transmit over different planes in different times.
No, it's that we can all make the calls home if it's too far away.
Hmm. Well, I'll see you all in a 10-day.
Before you go, I
Attend
have one
to-
more question.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna pull out the amulet that I've been holding on to this whole time, her amulet. When we first met, you knew I was coming. You knew who I was. You knew where I was coming from. You hired Boone here to come help you get me. Why was I so goddamn important to you?
Well, yeah.
No more lies, no more half-truths. I want to know.
Let's just say
No,
someone
no, let's just say.
Fine. Someone up above is very keen on you helping with all of this.
Someone up-
I am, however, I am a servant to the gods, after all.
He'll nod and toss her the amulet.
She catches it.
If Elon would look over, he would notice that Boone has been staring him down ever since he started speaking. He hasn't even looked over at her.
Just remember, not all who wander are lost. Dark Worker.
Whoa.
Holy shit. All
He
right.
wouldn't respond. He would just very stone-faced stare back at her.
I mean, he doesn't know what those words mean.
Aeone, of all the places, if you had to choose to get magical equipment, where would you recommend we go on a quick, short notice? If we were to find
I get mine from the Celestial Halls. I do not know.
Shadowbeard, you have to get a new
Yes.
firearm. Where do you buy it? Specifically with some spice attached to it, some magic.
Darkport. They make all sorts of firearms and shit.
All right. What else?
Or
can
they
we buy?
get them for you, at least. Although I
Go to
hear they went
Darkport.
straight.
Elara's snoozing. I'll be right back.
If we go to Darkport, I can get another hole punched in my
That's
bedroll.
That's true.
And
That's
all
true.
port is right up above it. You just go up there and get it as
Yeah.
well on the way by.
Yeah.
All
How many days travel would that be, though?
On a
You have
dragon?
On a dragon?
You would have just enough time to get there and back. Just enough time. It would take 5 days to get there. So then you have
5
10
days on the dragon?
Okay, maybe 3.
Hold on a
took-
second. We
It took
said
us
that
3
we...
days to get there by horse.
Not
Wait,
to,
did
not
it?
to Darkport.
You guys didn't go
Yeah.
to
Darkport.
No, we didn't go to Darkport.
It took,
but...
yeah, it took
Let's
Hold on.
measure
They're
some
not
shit.
that far from each other.
You
So-
also have to fly over
There's
a mountain.
mountains.
It's
So
Okay,
okay.
Fly
but
around
you
it
can
from the
curve out
south.
south.
It's 100
that's
miles
240.
more.
No, but what we're saying is like if you're gonna do this on horseback, it'd be way longer just to go around the mountains.
It's 100. It's 150 miles more than it was to Cecilin.
So it would take 2 days. Because we hold on.
Yes,
How many,
yes,
how
yes,
many
yes. I
flight
forgot that. I
days?
forgot that we had. Yeah. So it would probably
We had a
take 2
split.
days. Yeah, it would take 2 days.
Oh, we're gonna have so much fun in Allport.
We get a fucking okay. We could go a lot of places.
Do they happen to have a dragon stable for us to park it?
Absolutely not.
Yeah, I doubt that.
Renewly is small enough that we could just land outside there. I could show you guys the inn, and then we could go down to Allport.
Wait, yeah.
Nice.
Renly is like right up there.
Good question.
Yeah.
We've already been given that 1,200 platinum divvied out as 200 each, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh Jesus.
It's actually not farther to go to Renulia first. It's the same distance as going to the south of the mountains.
We could have a pit stop at your place.
Yeah. Fuck, that's
All
a lot
right.
of RP.
Yeah. Boone looks back at our benefactor and he says, "All right, we'll see you in a 10-day."
I hope you all understand. I'm sure you do understand the weight that I am placing on your shoulders, and I apologize, I suppose. But the heroes of prior times, I don't believe they can help. I believe their interests might be muddied. The people that are causing all this chaos have relations to them, and I would prefer to avoid all that complicated mess. Because otherwise, we might end up in the same place we are now.
I have one more question.
Yes.
Why don't you like us?
Is that what you believe?
You are short, you are crude, you have minimal patience with us. Yes, I do.
This is all very true. I cannot deny that.
You're not the easiest to put up with yourself.
Ah, so good.
I knew a party of adventurers once. I got along with them very well. They saved my life. And it's hard to say I'm not preferential to them. If they were here, they would be the ones going on this journey. And I believe I am letting it affect my view of anybody else. So I do apologize for being short and for making you believe I hate you, because I don't. If us working together from now on means that I need to be nicer, I can oblige this. But in return, I'd ask one more favor. That you look, when you go through the scar, that you look for Dwarf the Card Anvil, Grog, Kieran Vela, Kyrus Snowblood, Nissa Stormbreaker, and Shattershell.
Let's go.
Let's go.
That's a lot of people.
Other than this dolt, and she points at Shadowbeard, they're the only ones I think I care about. Of all mortals.
Wait.
Grog wouldn't happen to be an orc, would he?
He would be. Fond of boomerangs.
Those are those funky sticks, right?
Yes.
You've got to be fucking kidding me.
I guess we'll keep an eye out for him. No promises, ma'am, but to forge a better working relationship, why not?
He might not make a promise, but you have
One
my
that
word
got
that I will
away.
look.
Honestly,
Thank you, my dear.
I almost prefer her with a little bit of salt on the side. It certainly makes things interesting.
Can throw in some pepper if you wish. She says with a complete deadpan face.
Boone rolls his eyes.
I don't think we
Any
can
other
handle that
additions
much
to this job of yours?
flavor.
I know Shadowbeard might have some words. His crew has been missing for quite some time as well.
Well, go ahead, shipwright.
Yes, well, I told you all about my crew and, well, this ain't so, simple that I can just, say it. My crew, I'm actually pretty sure one of you has met Triton by the name of Novnos. Or no, you know the Blue Dragonborn, Odagast.
Yes, he was the one who brought me here.
He was the only one of my crew to stay behind.
I knew he had something else up with him.
Very gifted wizard. But there's also a Triton named Novnos Solaroth. A human named Thazhorn.
Need names of all these characters.
I'll put them all in
we don't need a
notes
list.
after this.
Thank you.
They are my long lost crew, and well, the reason I'm not going on this quest with you is because this Shadowblood woman. Well, I practically raised her, so.
What? And you want us to kill her?
Yeah, that's about it.
All right.
Nova, are those characters of Shadowbeard's crew the one-shot characters
From my IRL
from?
players.
Yeah.
It's all coming together.
It's all
All the
coming together.
campaigns, all the one shots, all the mini campaigns, all coming
This
together.
into this campaign.
Into
The
Winds of
magnum opus,
Eternity.
the end game of fame.
We're in the end game now.
We're in the end
We're
game,
endgame. Let's go.
So, not only are we assassins, we're us go rescuing these folks. Listen, if we bring these people back, I expect a pretty hefty bonus. You understand that, right?
When you get back, I don't think you'll just be wanting money at that point.
Would you oblige to whatever else we wanted?
I think you'll find what you want.
So damned cryptic.
Boom.
But,
Yeah,
job's a
but
job, I
that's
guess.
In the future, to
Yeah, just the
reclaim
fact that she said when, not if.
important items from.
I'll tell you this. I do know that this Shadowblood woman has assembled a crew of her own to find artifacts to help bolster her power. And well, I believe one of them had the name Thorn.
Holy shit. Boone raises an eyebrow. You just love to complicate things, don't you?
If this was my doing, I'd be proud of myself, but no. I do not like to complicate things, Mr. Boone.
He looks down at his cup, head looking down, studying the boards. We'll see you in a 10-day.
Leorian, I have one more question.
God
That's a
damn.
There's a
nice
lot of
last
one more
one.
questions
I was
tonight.
gonna say.
I,
Go ahead.
you went out of your way to look for Ayla. I assume you picked Boone as the first of your collection, and then Lara and Cosby, and Jules.
Cosby.
Everyone here has a part to play and a connection. You may not know what that is yet, and I truthfully can't tell you what it is either. I was not alone in picking this crew. Divine providence is a wonderful thing.
Cosby
can
face
also
kind of scrunches at that. She's
Causes
confused.
a lot of problems.
Indeed. Well, I believe we've had enough final questions. You can ask me again at the end of the 10-day, and Shadowbeard will be around to answer any other questions. I'll leave you with this. Well, you may not have been my first choice. Any of you. You were someone's first choice. And that is why you are all here. Even if you think you happened here by accident, that you weren't meant to be here, you were.
Confusion only deepens.
The tides of destiny are ever changing, and the winds of eternity will carry you forward.
Ah, shut the hell up.
You motherfucker.
I swear to God, if you follow that up with that's where we're ending the session.
And that's
I'll
the end of
kill
the
you.
session.
No,
God damn it.
Let us
do
let us
some
RP. Let us RP.
group role play.
Okay,
Let us do
no,
some
go
group
ahead,
role
roleplay. Go. That was a joke.
But
You
I want-
guys.
I
Can
wanna
she
get my
leave?
greatsword.
Can she
Yes.
leave now?
She hops off the table and she's like, ugh, stiff. She kind of like rubs her backside, like these tables are not made
Yeah.
professionally.
Us mortals have to deal with that on the regular.
She unlocks the
Stand
door
at
and
10
leaves.
day. What about Shadowbeard?
He kind of hangs around. He kind of looks uncomfortable though for the first time ever. He's not like carrying himself very boisterously like he usually does.
Shadowbeard,
Respectfully, get the fuck out.
I think you should. I think you should see the lady out.
Yes. Well, I will do just that. Thank you.
Yes,
Goodbye.
get the hell out.
Gets out.
He's gonna pinch the bridge of his nose. All right. And he's gonna look over at the rest of the crew. Well, are we going on this or what?
Already got the ring on.
He rolls his eyes at you. And then he looks down. Alara's already asleep with the ring on. Cosby
Yeah.
already has the ring on. Celine has the ring on. And he leans down the table and looks at Jules. What do you think, Dijon?
Given what we talked about on our little journey there, I'm sure you understand how fucking cool of a chef I'm gonna be at the end of this. And he grabs the ring and like tosses it up.
Awesome.
Hell yeah.
Awesome. I love Jules.
Let's go. Jules.
Boone looks down at everybody, locks eyes with each one of you. Well,
Think of
shit.
how many items we can drag back that shouldn't be in our time when we're done here.
Boone rolls his eyes.
Oh,
I
don't roll your eyes at that.
I don't care what belongs in a museum.
Oh, no.
It belongs in a museum.
It belongs in a museum.
Dude, imagine bringing back mead that nobody has ever tasted before. Stronger than any hard liquor you've ever had.
He gives like this tired chuckle. Like he's not. He appreciates that you are both excited about this. He just doesn't feel the same excitement. He goes, well, I did say I'd take on any job. And besides, none of you got me killed down there in that dungeon.
Hmm?
Sure as hell wouldn't have gotten out without you. He nods. But I want to know who I'm going to the ends of the earth with. And he reaches down to in between him and Celine and grabs this rope that has this strange knot on it. And he lifts it up and he tosses it onto the table. And it lands in front of Alon. It looks like this. And he says, Alon, what is that?
Oh, that's so good, bro. That's so good.
planning this.
Okay, Russian, you can roll the survival check.
I think Alon would still know what that is. At least I'm
Do you
gonna make
think
a
so?
guess off my own knowledge.
That
Off
works.
my own knowledge.
If you want to do that, like to make
'Cause
it
I don't
pure
know for
RP.
sure.
If you want to make it pure RP, then you can go ahead. And
I'm
I've
not
got
gonna
all
roll
the
for it.
information about it right now, so
I'm not gonna roll for it. You're gonna beat me on this.
Go ahead.
It's
Try.
Holy shit.
It's a knot for tying a boat to a dock.
no.
Got him. He got
And he
him.
picks
He
it up
got him.
and he
got
puts his
him.
hand through the loop and he pulls it. He says, "This is a running bow tie knot used for retrieving lumber off of any boat that comes into port.
Oh,
used for
my
hauling off
God.
cargo. You
Fucking
know,
got him. He fucking got him.
my father taught me about this knot. You want to guess what my father does for a living?
Oh, shit!
Let's
my
fucking
God.
go, dude.
Let's fucking go.
Let's fucking go.
Dog worker, huh?
He nods. He was an all right one, I guess. Brought in
Probably better
how
than me.
much? Any dock worker worth his salts, worth enough money to buy a drink, will know what the hell a running boat timeout is. Now listen, I ain't no stranger to secrecy, none. But you and me are gonna go jump in this random portal to wherever the hells we're going. I want to know who's gonna be behind me. So it's your last chance, and you tell me straight, who the hells are you? Because otherwise, you might end up with a little accident on the other side of that
Oh
hole.
my god.
There you go.
Are you?
It's threatening him.
Cosby's
threat.
gonna fucking cross her arms at that one. A very clear intent. Try it, motherfucker.
Boone wouldn't even look at anybody else. He is dead staring Elon. I don't
Elon's
care what
staring
anybody
right
else
back.
is doing.
Elon's staring right back.
Does
This is crazy.
anybody want the leftover eggs?
Shut up.
Okay.
Cinnamon will.
Just trying to ease some tensions.
Make sure you save them.
It's funny, because if you knew who I was, I don't think you would make that threat.
Well, try me.
You know who King Merrill is.
Met him
Let's
personally.
go.
You know his partners. Of them, at least.
I've heard of his pirate crew.
My father is Eridus Sunweaver of Vicaria.
Damn.
You.
Damn. What do I know of Eridus Sunweaver of Vicaria?
Area.
Yeah, okay, everyone would know who Eridus Sunweaver is, like, just straight up. He was one of the guys who literally deposed the government of Vicaria, and he also fucking saved, or sorry, yeah, the government of Canera, and also saved Vicaria from a dictatorship of, like, a dark wizard. Everyone knows who Eridus Sunweaver is. Like,
Holy shit.
he's a legend.
Wow.
So
He did all
Boone's
of the
eyes
above.
would
Yeah.
kind of go up,
And he's like a governmental figure in Vicaria as well, like one of the top.
Holy
and he
fuck.
would tut and go, trouble at home, huh? Daddy don't like you none. What are you running away for?
When your father is
Boom.
the God's chosen, when your father has freed your home from a hell, it's a lot to live up to. And something I could never do.
That does explain your friends that we've been seeing lately.
I'm glad you mentioned that. I'm going to pull the book out and put it on the table. There are some pictures in there I want you to look through.
Wait a minute.
Oh boy, here we go.
Holy shit. And Alaro is
this?
out cold for all of this.
Yeah.
Jesus
Poor
fucking
Alaro,
Christ.
man. Poor Alaro.
I
So
wanted to
your
wake up,
son-
but it doesn't make sense. Oh man.
Someone splash water on
Son.
him, quick.
I shove him out of his chair.
You can elbow him awake.
I feel like out of everybody, given where Jules is at, it'd be perfect for Jules to like slide under the
You
chair a
think
little
kick
bit,
him?
just like kick his shins.
Alaro, after being kicked in the shins, like,
Huh?
what?
Uh,
And he kind of, he's listening now. He is now
And,
present. Thank you. Thank you.
Jules is gonna like whisper over. So Dr. Krieg, Elon Sunweaver is telling us about his poor relationship with his father.
Sunweaver. Sunweaver. It like looks at him.
Well,
Sunweaver, and he points at Elon.
Elon, I ain't no stranger to running away from home. Thank you for being honest. I don't really give a goddamn who your father is. And I, gonna be honest, don't give a damn about those little wisps or mirrors or whatever the hell you have running with you. You got some serious problems that you gotta look into. But, if you're here to make your fame and not your fortune, who am I to stop you?
I'm here to find out who I am. Find out why my god has turned his back on me.
Your god has turned his back on you. Why? What makes you think he has?
Do you pray, Boone?
Not at all.
You ever prayed even once?
When I was young, sure.
Did you ever feel anything when you did? The gods are real.
He'd scoff.
Everyone feels something.
If a god wanted to look down on me, I wouldn't be where I am.
Everyone feels something when they pray, but not me. You would think the son of a god's chosen would feel something, wouldn't you?
I don't know. I figured you'd be in some cleric could. Learning the ways of
I couldn't.
whatever.
I wanted to be, but I couldn't.
That
So
would
you're
explain the
going on
hefty
your little-
donation.
And so you're going on your little pilgrimage to go and find your god and your peace.
And maybe some approval along the way.
He leans on the table and he leans a little closer and he says, "All right, Alon Winters. I buy it. I guess you can stick along, and I guess you won't find a dagger in your chest when you wake up. Thank you for being honest. Thank you for, well, I would say if you're gonna come up with a new cover story, don't pick a trade you don't know nothing about."
I could teach you about jewelry.
Thanks. Thank
You
Costa.
know I'd love talking about cooking.
I'll figure something out. But
And I can teach you to raid a temple.
I need to teach you how to not drink so much.
Boone points at the
Yes.
knot and he says, "I don't think I can teach you how to tie that. You might be unteachable." And he picks up the rope and says, "I hope they don't miss this. I stole it from the dock."
They're going to notice 3 feet of rope.
He shrugs. Oh well.
What?
I guess I'm
Good luck,
going in the
John.
hole in the earth, or whatever the hell, the crevice, whatever the hell we're calling it. And I guess I'm doing it with all you jokers. All right. I got some letters to write.
Well,
Got a call to make.
Damn, I'm glad we stayed up to do that.
me too.
Um, Cosby's gonna look at Alon for a second and go, did you still want to have that talk?
Popular man.
About
The dungeon?
the
Boobas?
I actually intended to ask you about it. I suppose since we're all here, it's good. Now's the time. So what did you say to that fiend?
I have had, and this is going to sound very strange, and a lot of people take it the wrong way. I've had friends, all my life. I've actually referred to one of them to you before, Gray. Her name was Silver. She and I don't talk as much anymore, but I have another friend as well, Bravo. And they are, to me, they have always been kind. They have never been anything else. And I told her that if push came to shove, as long as she was honest with us, that I would try to look out for her. I didn't want to see any more death. I didn't really want to see her stuck in a cycle of death. So I said I would try my best to look out for her.
Did you buy it?
Well, she was honest with us, so yes.
So,
Well,
we're going to end up saving the, and Jules is gonna do this. Lady?
I
If we
sure
have
as
to,
hell ain't.
I'm okay with that.
Have fun.
the
Listen.
devils are a different breed.
When we
But-
get wherever we're going. No, go ahead, go ahead. My fault. Thought you were done.
On an actual note, if we wind up in the past and even the future, we should probably be more careful about who we dispatch. We have no idea what we could actually do. If we take someone out of an equation that has already been written, how it will affect our time when we come back, if it will even at all.
All this, bouncing back and forth in time, that's nonsense. I don't know if I want to be a part of any killing ever, because you never know what equations have yet to be written. So if we
Precisely.
come back, why would we?
That's why I'm saying, going forward, when we are here in our own time, our consequences are our own, our actions are our own. We should be a little bit more careful when we play with some place that we weren't intended to reach.
He's gonna
I'm
go ahead.
I have a I don't know how to word this without making a reference to something that Jules would not fucking know. But essentially, if what I want to ask is basically what if time works like it does in the Avengers movies, where the future is not a we're not affecting the future. That is just part of our
I
present.
guess you just won't know until.
You'll have to find out.
Yeah,
I'm-
I was gonna say.
That's kind of what Boone was about to say. What?
I'm gonna ask something like that in character. I just don't know how to fucking word it without referencing the Avengers.
How do you know that it'll even end up causing anything? It's basically, and she hasn't the slightest idea. But do you want to play that risk when we can't see what the effect actually causes?
Oh, of course not. But gone unstudied. If we have the chance to study it, I feel maybe not mistakes, but intentional changes would be interesting to mess with. So, because like if we end up in the past and we know a way back to the present, alter something small so we can come back to the present and see if it's been changed. And if not, if we have to travel again, we know that our consequences have menial effect on our lives.
Let's be careful what we play with. So that's just the bottom line.
Cool.
We don't know what we're getting into.
I kind of don't want to see myself. Spoilers and all that. I don't like my books spoiled.
Personally, I do.
Don't.
I want to know if my questions are answered.
Listen, all right. When we get out there, we don't know if we're gonna be the past, present, or future. And to be honest, you can believe in all that fate stuff and all that, but here we are, about to travel there. That's just how it is. Who's to say it's linear or non-linear? Whatever we do, whatever our actions are today are our own. Whatever our actions are in the future or the past will still be our own. Now, don't get me wrong, we should certainly be careful, but I don't think we should be muddying the waters any more than they already are. If somebody puts a knife to my throat, too fucking bad for them. I don't give a damn if they're the Queen of Canara by the end of the next century. They ain't making it out of there.
Well, I'm not saying we shouldn't defend ourselves.
I agree. All right. Sounds good enough for me. And I know I got smarter people than I who will give me advice on what to do when something comes along. Especially all you history folks. You'll tell me not to stab this very important person or whatever.
I mean, if they deserve to be stabbed, right?
Yeah, I guess I'll just bludgeon them. Whatever.
That'll do.
But one thing I think should be discussed before we do any of this. It's an ethical question, and it would be a way to get the job done, but it's a matter of how we get it done, of course. Let's say, it could be hilarious. We go back in time, and we find this crow and whatever her face is pointing at the picture as babies.
No! I fucking
Oh,
seen
no.
this before.
Oh, no.
Just-
No. Someone else will have to do that. I can't.
No,
All right. That's why you brought me, I guess.
Oh my god.
Oh Christ.
Killer Boone.
Dude, Boone shrugs and he says, "What? They're gonna take over the world or something."
Listen, again, I don't think any of that's gonna happen. I cross that bridge when we get there, all right? There ain't no
Or
point
burn the bridge
speculating
when we
like
get there.
crazy. Oh,
You're
yeah,
right.
we'll burn. For now, let's celebrate, damn it. We brought back a damned dragon, one made out of steel and metal. Yes, I ain't never heard a tale like that. Let's relax. Let's enjoy this. And personally, I'd like to think about this in my own time, alone. Think about the implications of my family. I'm sure
If
you all
anyone
want to do the
needs
same.
The
I don't
shovel.
much feel like celebrating.
I'll be done
You
with
all
it later.
have kind of become my family. Apart from purple and silver. I don't have anything else left.
Every one of you have a family over in Renulia.
Aw.
Aw.
Thanks. Jules.
Thanks.
It's cute.
All right. I'm gonna head to my, I guess, room. Said we rented out the whole joint. I'm gonna take the biggest room, unless there's no objections.
Go, Boone. I have letters to write. He rubs his eyes.
Oh
Are
yeah,
you
as he
only
goes past,
shaped
as he
with
goes
right
past you,
letters?
he pats you on the shoulder, Laura, and he says, "Hey, thanks for the vest. Feel like I'm gonna need it.
Yeah, probably, my friend.
I owe
He
you a
holds out
couple of
hand.
drinks, but not right now." And
He
goes
holds
up.
out a hand to shake.
Oh, yeah, he like pushes your hand away a little bit, and then he comes in for the fucking like Chad grip.
For
Yeah.
The Chad grip.
The
And he
Chad
just
grip.
fucking
The,
gif I post every
the
time.
obligatory
Yes,
grip.
yes.
The obligatory gif.
And he
At this
says,
point, I'm
Mhm.
gonna take my leave. I'm sorry, all.
No
I
worries.
think we're wrapping up. Perfect
we
timing.
are.
Yeah,
we are.
yeah,
The
good.
session
I
is
was gonna
ending.
say,
So
My character's already stepped out, so y'all have a great night.
Alright.
Thanks.
you
Good
too,
night,
Thank you so much for
Toasty.
doing this,
Sleep well.
Toasty.
Toasty.
Yes,
Thank
thank
you,
you.
Toasty.
Thank you,
I
Toasty.
I missed out. I
We
missed
love
out.
you.
Toasty. Thank you.
Fucking dollars. It was worth it.
Worth every
So
penny.
worth
Worth every
So
penny.
worth it.
actually.
Worth.
All right, we ended.
All right. Yeah, I think this is where we're going to end the session, everybody.